Hey everyone, and welcome to the QT Respawn X Littles Valorant LAN. We're at the finals now, and I've got Chris with me from Littles. And tell us a bit about your organization.
Hey everybody, just jumping in real quick as today's sponsor. I'm with Littles Lawyers, and we're so proud to be sponsoring such an awesome event. At Littles, we specialize in personal injury law. Whether you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident or at work, we're here to help. We offer free initial consultation, and we operate on a no-win, no-fee basis. So that means you don't pay until we get your result. We've got teams across Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. We're always happy to have a chat, even if it's just about pointing you in the right direction. So if you want to check us out on our website or call me directly on my line. Other than that, well, good luck to all the players tonight, but thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Thanks, mate.
And yeah, big shout out to Littles. Wouldn't be possible to have this event without them. And as we're getting Jay in here, we're ready to get, hopefully, into the match soon. And there he is.
I've subbed in.
But yeah, so super keen to get into this match. How you going, Jay?
I'm good. It's been a long day, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the slugfest. Couple frags, couple pop-off moments, hopefully. Something to complain about, like I usually do.
Yeah. I mean, if we look at the map pool, that's definitely something to complain about in your eyes. So
yeah.
First we're going to Split, and then we'll be going to Icebox, and then Haven after that one. So a couple of maps that we've seen a lot throughout this tournament, but should still be some really good matches. Obviously, we've got the QT Respawn Apes going up against Swing or Be Swung, our two best teams in the tournament, and definitely a bit of an underdog story coming into this one because Swing or Be Swung has just looked insane.
Yeah, I think in terms of firepower, just unmatched throughout the course of the tournament. We've seen pretty ridiculous numbers. I don't know if we have the graphics ready, but yeah, just insane frags all around. They really do, as I've said a million times now, live and die by the name. They just kind of just get away with whatever they want, just with the superior mechanics. But we have seen them be upset before by chimps, things like that. There have been gaps, and I do think Respawn do have a decent shot here.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, they have played really well throughout this tournament. Obviously, had to play a lot of their games back-to-back, only having completed one game by the time pretty much everyone else was finished. But still managed to come in that third seed. Unfortunately, lost to Swing or Be Swung in that first round, 13-4, I believe was the scoreline. But then managed to battle back against both Better Than You and Griffith to make the finals. And yeah, they were looking really good in that Griffith game. Close game one, but that game two was a bit of a slaughter. So hopefully they can keep that form going. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because we're seeing Dasani again. He's only played one map, I believe. So probably the star player of the tournament, arguably
honestly.
on paper. Not that he's played very much, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good showing, and Respawn have kind of shown this grit as well. Just sort of get over the hurdles. Being sent down to the lower bracket so early was obviously not easy for them, but looks like they've put the steps in, and throughout the course of the tournament, they've really improved their game, and looks like they've cleaned up a couple of things. We saw that against Griffith as well.
Yeah.
Looked a lot cleaner, especially in Icebox at first, and then it was looking a bit dicey after that, but then it sort of worked itself out. With there's a bit of an asterisk there with with the
Enzo, 20-minute 10 tech pause into the end zone disconnecting, unfortunately. But I mean, they did a really good job. I mean, not a lot of teams would be able to really come back from that and do it so dominantly like we saw that Respawn did. So yeah, I think we're looking for a really good match here. And yeah, I mean, we've got to talk a bit more about Dasani. I believe they're Radiant Duelist player. And yeah, the game we did see him in, he absolutely fried. So that is going to be a big upgrade in firepower. But also, you got to thank QT Respawn. They've had a full team for a while now, and they've been scrimming together. They play in person as well, so they might have that bit of an advantage playing, in the home arena, playing as a 5 that they used to, where Swing or Be Swung is much more of a play online kind of team. So we could definitely see, the nerves and the difference in the setup and stuff get into that kind of difference there. So definitely, I don't think a write-off for Apes. I think they have a really good shot here, but we'll have to see as we get into it.
Yeah, for sure. And then with that, there's like a little bit of a caveat as well. I think when we've watched Apes, their best looks have been against more orthodox stuff. I think against Griffith they look solid. They kind of had like a good game plan going into it, but Swing or Be Swung have been playing like some very strange team compositions throughout the tournament.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, a bit of a wrench thrown in there.
Yeah, but then again, we did hear from Bob during one of the castings that Apes is also a very aggressive team, very similar to that playstyle. So it might come down to just who has a better aim on the day and who can get those better on-the-fly reads. Because, I mean, when we were talking to Bob about it, it seems like they don't really focus on set strats. It's a lot of on-the-fly calling and just kind of seeing where the round takes you. And it seems like Swing or Be Swung's playing the same way, so we could be in for a very explosive game here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think endless highlights. That's
honestly,
what I foresee.
I'm ready. Give me an ace. Give me like a 4v1 at least. I mean, we've basically been seeing it in all the games of this tournament. Just really insane plays coming out, especially in the clutches. And I mean, Corpsey and Russia last time against Griffith had some insane clutches. I think there was a 1v3 from Corpsey and a 1v3 from Russia, both on that Icebox map. And yeah, I mean, if we can see some of that come out as well, some of that magic come out from those Apes players, we could definitely see a close game here.
Yeah, for sure. I think. I mean, we're shaping up for an interesting game. Stuttering all over myself. Am I nervous? Am I nervous? I can see it. I can see like the game's gonna be good. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think just the biggest questions are like, do Apes really have the firepower to sort of hang in here? Oh, going to break. Tech issues.
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, well, it looks like we might be going to tech pause here. Wouldn't be a Valorant broadcast without a couple tech pauses. But yeah, so I think we're just going to throw to a quick break and we'll be back soon. Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry about the small delay there, but looks like we will be getting into the game very soon here. So, yeah, and I'm keen to get into this one. I think we've got all the players in the lobby, so we should be starting any second now. And yeah,
in we go. I'm keen. Are you keen? Are you ready?
I'm keen. I'm ready. And
got the blood rushing.
Yeah, a little bit. What are we expecting to see from Agent Select here? We haven't seen a lot of split in this tournament so far, so what are we expecting?
I was hoping for the Rays. I know we were talking about it off stream earlier. I was hoping to see some Rays play. I know Astra's been good here, but I think recently nerfed. I don't know. I'm old.
Yeah.
Is Astra still good?
Astra's still pretty good. I think we're probably going to see the Omen here, or maybe the Clove. I think both teams have been favoring the Clove, given those extra aggressive play styles. But yeah, we'll see. As we've got a lot of, I believe that's the side of Respawn locked in. You see the Jet, the Cypher, Viper, Breach, and looks like they're hovering either that Omen or that Clove. Yeah, Omen locked in. So what do you think of that comp? It's pretty standard doubles.
Pretty stock standard. Yeah. I mean, just incredibly meta, right?
Yeah.
No real faults. Exactly what you'd expect. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see the Clove. Both teams have showed like pretty good success on it, but yeah, I mean, Omen just incredibly powerful. And then when you get to a longer map like this, unless you're playing your Clove in, I think I'm blanking. How am I forgetting the call out? High ground on A.
Top mid?
Top mid,
heaven,
yes. Heaven. Yeah. How did I forget Heaven?
That's bad. That's
bad.
You know, we might actually have to kick you out.
Heaven's the default. Like, okay. Everything is called Heaven.
Yeah,
anyway,
Heaven on almost every site.
Cloves, the only way Clove can really smoke both entrances is playing through Heaven, and obviously that can be a bit convenient. But when you're covering it with things like the Viper and the Breach, and as we see the Astra locked in, actually, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, a very interesting comment coming out from the side of Swing. We've got Sky, Astra, Raze, Cypher, Neon. So you're seeing that Raze, you're seeing the double duelist, both things you wanted to see coming out of this one.
Dasani
we did try and bribe the split Swing or B-Swung players into playing 5 duelists. They did not go for it, unfortunately.
They didn't even come back with a price.
Yeah.
I asked them, name your price. I'll give you anything. Take my wallet, take my wife, take my kids. Just play 5 duelists.
Yeah, that's a lot on the line. I respect the hustle for it. But looks like we are getting into the map here. And yeah, we're seeing an immediate push out. Looks like it will be going over towards A from the side of Swing will be Swung, I believe. Oh, sorry, Griffith. QT, Griffith is out of the tournament. From the side of Respawn. Looks like that early A pressure with just that 2-man mid lurk. It does look like the spike's going towards mid as well, which is a bit interesting.
Yeah, just are they defaulting? Maybe just like trying to scope out A, try get some info, early push up. I mean, you see the Viper wall set up. It's probably like an easy way to get into. Is it apps? Is it other heaven?
B heaven?
A heaven?
A heaven? A heaven.
A heaven. That's probably the word for it. That's what I go for.
But yeah, it looks like a pretty heavy push out mid here, and they're just taking some early A presence, and that Raze is going to have to receive a lot of this pressure. You see the smoke comes out, and they are just getting ready to swing through this one. But it will be a bit of a tough situation, especially with that nade coming out. Forces the issue. Lampy going to pop the dash early. It manages to turn away from the flash, but Emmy are actually in the back lane, able to take down Lampy from that nest position. And now both players trying to push up towards Vents, but having to back off after losing that player. They have taken a lot of control on A, though. And looks like for now, they are just going to try and slow this round down.
Yeah, pretty methodical approach. And we see Enzo chip in, but Dasani straight back.
Yeah, so that will put us into that 3v4 position. And looks like for now, they're just trying to find out this Raze player of Covert, but he's just sitting in that corner, tucked in.
They're getting ready for a crunch. Astra's almost there for the backstab.
Yeah, and takes the early contact, able to trade him back. Enzo goes down, unfortunately, to Anumi, and that will leave Monaco in the 1v5 and he's 1v3, and he's got a lot to do here. You see him lurking up towards that heaven area, but he's got to push down to Vents, and I think the players will be expecting him here, especially hearing that rope. And now we'll try and make something happen, but I'm not sure that he's got much to play with. He's just going to sit on this box, try and catch on a player lurking. But looks like this round is pretty done, and that will be the first one going to Swing.
Yeah, pretty dominant round. I mean, the side lane control was great.
Yeah, managed to pick up one, actually, but yeah, taken down in the end. And a pretty good effort there, but just too much to overcome. And yeah, that will be Swing picking up our first round, the pistol round.
Not the cleanest pistol, but executed pretty well. Trades were solid, and they were able to push out main with info. We saw them walk through B main with the Astra. I think Dasani was holding A heaven as well, just controlling side lane and making sure they really got the crunch down. Yeah, we saw both side lanes occupied, and then once you get into that point, if you're Respawn, you just really need to hit the go button, but stalled out.
Unfortunately, that pickup from Emio as well onto the backline just really put a bit of a spanner in the works for that one. And early Sky Flash coming out from into that B main area means that they will know that something's here. And actually, I'm not sure if they are aware of how many players are here because they've still got only the 2 players there. Astral Smoke will get popped in midward, which will give the opportunity for the rotate, but Anumi with a beautiful shot into Lampy there, able to just pick off that tip of the spear, and this is going to make it a lot harder to get these classics into the site. You see a Sheriff on Enzo. I have to see if anything can come out of that one, but for now, just very passive positions being held by Swing or Be Swung, and they're just playing this one slow.
Yeah, I think a little bit of an error on the timing on that peak, just going before the breach stun goes off. I think it could have been good with Anumi playing contact as well. It was an opportunity to punish for sure, but I think Respawn just missed the timing there.
Yeah, a little bit, and no second swing off there as well to trade back the gun. That's kind of what you want to see here, but this is a good early setup. Fully flashed there, has to correct the aim, but White will be able to take down 2. Beautiful. Creature Feature trades him back, but that is a rough spot to be in a 2v4 when you only have classics, and that will be Dasani taking down Russia as well, and the TP comes in from Creature, straight to his death, unfortunately, just inside of that vision range, but that is pretty much exactly how we were expecting that round to go. You would have liked to get a couple more guns down, but, I mean, what can you do against Radiants with rifles?
Yeah, I mean, we see Dasani's feasting. 4 kills already. It's not looking great, but I mean, Respawn have the opportunity to really get a good swing here if they get in this good gun round. Really, this should be in their favor. So, yeah, it's on them to sort of take in the pressure, absorb it, and then output again with this rifle here.
Yeah, definitely. And you're just looking for the side of Apes to, I mean, ideally win this round, but also just hold on to as many of these rifles as they can because you don't want to lose, 2, 3, 4 players and then have to rebuy all those weapons into a full buy from the side of Swing. But looks like pretty heavy A main pressure early here. They're going to throw out the fault line, but looks like a bit of a fake as they're all going to shift walk back out.
Yeah, I don't think Swing have been baited. They haven't bitten on it. I mean, you see the Cypher moving already.
Yeah, it does look like 3 players on the A site now, so this rotate is a good idea, but there's a lot of info being gathered here by Covert down mid.
It's so easy for Dasani to move as well with the Neon, just being able to rotate like that on defense. Obviously not a great deal of util, but just being able to get into those positions with a rifle, and then when you can aim like Dasani.
Yeah, you see Dark Cover comes out to block out Heaven, and Paranoia will come out as well, but they're not expecting White in this back corner, picks up the first kill, but Rasha trades him back. And now, looks like they've got a lot of Heaven pressure to have to deal with here. 3 players from Swing or Be Swung sitting up in this position, and you see Lampy going for this aggressive play. Creature Feature able to pick up another 2, though. Beautiful play. Covert and Dasani going down, but Emiya trades him back, and that will be Rasha picking up another kill in the round, and that would just be Anumi left with this Bulldog. He's got a lot to do from Heaven. He ideally wants to pick up at least 1 more, and with Creature on 5 HP, this is very doable for him, but for now, just jiggling the angle, seeing the Dark Cover comes out, though, and Creature Feature with a beautiful tap through the smoke. 3 on the round.
Yeah, good push by Respawn. Just to catch the player playing backside on an island, really. They really hit the gas, like we were saying. They need to output some tempo, especially when they have this big gun advantage. And they were able to do it. They were able to seal off, I think it was the Astra with the Sheriff.
Yeah.
And once that was done, and then sight was sort of taken, and then you have no smoke as well. It's incredibly difficult, especially with the gun disadvantage for Swing or Be Swung, to recontest, right?
Yeah.
And from there, it was done pretty much.
And definitely a pretty solid closeout there. You see 5 rifles are able to come back up on the side of Apes from those 2 players that went down. And yeah, looks like for now we're leaning towards that heavy B pressure, but we do have the Cypher lurk on A. So might be able to make something happen, especially with that wall coming up.
Just a really slow approach.
Yeah, definitely not. I think not what we're expecting from Apes. They have taken these rounds a lot slower, but you have seen those burst executes go out a lot faster. Fault line comes out, but Jet Dash won't be popped yet because of that Cypher Cage and the Astra smoke there. So for now, it just looks like they're playing slow, waiting for this util to fade, and all they use is that rechargeable breach stun. So you're not too worried about losing that one in this round.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Respawn are just probing, seeing what they can find. Russia's got an awkward timing.
The 2 players are right next to each other, but they just don't see each other quite yet. And will he check this back corner, or will White swing around? If either of these players make any noise, it's going to be a kill here. But yeah, it looks like both teams just barely holding on. He actually managed to take down the player in mid, but taken back. And also Emiya with 2 on the site. Beautiful play. Dasani here to back him up. But Enzo and Creature able to pick up 2. And now it's just Dasani on the side. He's got a 1v2 to find. Spike is down, so they won't be able to pick that one back up yet. But Enzo corrects the aim, and that will be the second round for Apes. And I think we've got a bit of a game on our hands.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I think Enzo obviously subbing in. I mean, we saw how much of a difference his calling made to Griffith. I think when you apply that to Respawn, exponential growth, infinite money glitch, perhaps.
Yeah, and that is the interesting thing. And you also had a beer with Enzo before this, so you know,
Yes, I did.
Is it making him play better or worse so far? 4-3, I'd say better, but
we discussed this, the science. Like a little bit of alcohol improves your hand-eye coordination. This is scientifically backed.
Yeah, it's exactly like playing pool. You know, once you get 2-3 beers in, it's good.
Absolutely.
Past that, you're having a rough time. But hopefully he is able to keep this performance up, because 4-3 against this team is a very good scoreline, especially playing that breach. And you're seeing a heavy A-lean early here. They're going to be looking to just try and take the space, but once again, playing it very slowly. Just going to back out now. They've shown some early presence, figured out there's no player ramp and no easy pickoff, so they'll go over towards mid instead.
Again, just like the slower approach. I'm liking this. They're taking their time, especially against the eco. I mean, they've got to be suspecting a couple sheriffs. The shotguns coming out.
Yeah, the Judge and the Bucky could spell a bit of disaster here, especially with that Judge sitting tucked close in mail.
This?
And yeah, it looks like Monocle is ready to clear this one, but it will probably be a costly clear. Yes, it does.
Way.
2 kills picked up with that Judge, but they do trade him back, and now the swing out comes, but Rasha had tagged him before that, so Dasani will go down before able to pick up anything. And you see a fast pivot over towards A now, and with White rotating through mid, it looks like he won't be there to receive it, so they will get the site for free if they go quickly. But you see players rotating over now, 2 players through CT, 1 player behind, and it does look like they're aware of it. You saw him peeking that spawn angle instead of looking towards CT, and Lampy is able to get the bomb down and separate himself out. Creature Feature picks up 1, but Emiya immediately trades it back with a beautiful 1-tap. But Rasha has the flank off, but the Cypher Rock comes down, which will reveal the positions. Emiya picking up 2 on the round for the 3 total, and beautiful play there.
I was about to say, even with just the 2 kills with a Judge, I was going to say that's a win for Swing Be Swung on an eco like this. And then Emiya just kind of does his magic.
Yeah.
Killed out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's been doing really well, especially on the Cypher. Not expecting too many picks out of that Cypher, but he's been doing a very good job holding down the site. And just, you saw the Cypher ult there, came out perfectly timed, able to reveal all those players and just absolutely decimate their defense there.
I mean, Rash has been doing really well, but at the same time, Emiya is just sort of... There's a Cypher gap, and Rash has been popping off. I mean, it's just maybe the difference in quality is starting to show. I mean, we're just not really seeing Swinger Be Swung aside from the first buy round that they went against. I don't think they've really lost duels. I mean...
Yeah, not really. I mean, although we do have to highlight Dasani was 4-0, now 4-3. It looks like he has cooled down a bit, so I'll have to see if he's able to pick that one back up. Obviously, one of the best players on this team, your Radiant Duelist, is the guy you're kind of expecting in a tournament like this to get those frags. Aggressive play from Lampy, though it doesn't pay off. White takes him down in heaven, and that will be the site, I believe, afforded over, but White is just cleaning them up. Creature trades 1 back, but with Dasani pushing aggressively down behind, Monocle able to pick up another kill, and he misses the shots, and Monocle picks up another one, is traded back by Covert, but now it's just Enzo in the 1v2, finds the first player, takes him down, but only a Guardian and 5 HP left, and I don't think he realizes how close it is. Ray's ult goes wide, and now he has to swing out, but unfortunately it shows the shoulder, and he will go down.
I think we've cursed Dasani by glazing him too much.
Yeah, that was definitely rough to watch, but I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes, right? And yeah, it looks like he just didn't look confident on that duel. Yeah, he had a really good attacking play, wrapping around and getting behind them, but just misses the shots. It looks like just didn't quite have that confidence to really take that 1v1, and they almost got punished for it, but beautiful play by Covert to really pick that one back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we are seeing now Apes going down to that 4 spy. They're going to just pick up 4 sheriffs and potentially just sticking on the classic for Enzo, who has a lot higher util cost, so he does want to save some of that money over. But yeah, and you're expecting a pretty dominant round from Swinger Be Swung here, but we'll have to see how it goes as, yeah, he does pick up the Stinger.
I mean, Monocle's got the Viper's Pit, and then I think Apes has shown their ability to sort of explode onto side. I think if they can get a good opening and get the pit down, it's definitely a winnable round. But yeah, do they want to invest that on eco? Probably not. It's probably not.
Yeah.
A good idea.
Although with Russia picking up the Bucky, potentially you could look to see that come out with. I mean, that is probably the best weapon you can have.
Something very stinky.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see on the other side as well. Looks like Shorty just out in hands for this for Dasani on the side of swing, ready to receive that early pressure, and the flash ball come out. He manages to turn it, and that's actually a Bucky there. And beautiful 3K, and Dasani, now you got to be feeling it surely. Unfortunately, taken down by the one-time creature feature. He's been playing well. We've seen a lot of impact frags there, but unfortunately, with only a Bucky in the hands of that one, he's not even going to be able to recover a very solid weapon. And given his teammate already dropped him one, it feels like that was probably the worst pick they could have found. But hey, pick's a pick, right? Fake teleport comes out, and Creature Feature is just going to try and find his way out of heaven here. He's a bit trapped, although he doesn't realize both players have actually pulled off fully. He does have room to work with here. But for now, just White able to pick up a beautiful off angle onto Monocle to take him down. And now it's Creature Feature against the world. He has to ace this round with a Bucky and a Sheriff in hand. He finds the first blade, doesn't manage to take him down. And now he's just playing whack-a-mole. Blastback will come out to slow him down, but Creature Feature taken down by Covert. And, I mean, yeah, you got to respect the attempt. The, whack-a-mole, just Sheriff shots trying to come out, but nothing able to be made of there.
Yeah, it's a shame. They walk into Dasani, who's got the low buy. You think maybe with some util they can flush him out. I mean, he's bought a Bucky, everyone else has rifles, and then there you go. You just walk into the meat grinder, you get pulverized by this bloody $900 weapon that just does too much damage.
Yeah, I mean, just one-shot kills across the board, and yeah, I mean, that's what we were expecting to see from Dasani, and has now gotten up to 7-5, so looking a lot better on that scoreline.
One-shot kills, but probably not in the form of a Bucky, I think we were going for. I
think we were looking for some cleaner one-taps, but, you know, I mean, it's a headshot, and it kills him in one shot, so can you really blame him? But aggressive play coming out from Lampy here, all the way up to heaven already, but you see the swing out as Overdrive is popped from Dasani, takes one down, but Monocle trades him back onto Anumi, but Dasani is just unstoppable now, really feeling himself. He's going to be able to clear out that heaven push, and now all players forced on site. 3 tucked in elbow, and Dasani has a chance to run an absolute muck here, but gets flashed and taken down by Monaco. Second on the round, Rasha picking up another one as well. Viper Spit comes out, and that will blind up Covert just enough to take the player down. 1v2, Emiya not expecting the flank, and Rasha will pick up 3 in the round. Beautiful play from that Cypher.
Yeah, again, Rasha just going big. I mean, can we have a look at KD? Yep. I mean, he's at the top, but it's also the impact of them. Like, I feel like every time he's gotten a kill, it's led to, like, these closer rounds. I mean, we saw him find 2 on the anti-eco, I think. We saw him find, he found 3 then. And then there was 2 big frags earlier on in the round. I think maybe round 5, 4, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Memory spotting.
Roughly that.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, and that one beer you had with Enzo really throwing you off.
The one beer, as opposed to the 6 beforehand.
Yeah. No, that one beer was the tipping point. But speaking of tipping points, Dasani picking up the first kill. Lampy able to trade 2 back, though. Beautiful play coming out from the Apes Duelist as he really opens up the site now. But 2 more players already here, ready to go. And you see Anumi just buying time, throwing out the Flash, throwing out the Seekers, just going to try and stall this one out. But Flash comes out to guarantee that push up early. But Emiya able to take down Monocle. Lampy with his 3rd on the round before he gets taken down by Covert with double kill coming out. Now just Rasha left in the 1v1 against Anumi. Spikes down the site. He spots the player, but can't pick up the kill, and that'll be Anumi closing out the round. 6-3 as a scoreline.
Yeah, I really feel like just the gunfighting is the difference. I mean, the macro has been pretty solid on both sides, I think. I mean, game plans are being well thought out, but it's just Swingy Swanger just trading better, shooting better. I mean, yeah, Lampy as well has just been getting shafted, really. I mean, we saw the updraft into window, and I was kind of like, this guy's had more beers than me, clearly.
I mean, yeah, but he did well with it. He picked up 3 kills in that round, just unable to really close it out, and the rest of his team not there to pick up those trades. But I think you're right. Like, Rasha there saw the player, he knew where he was, but just couldn't quite hit the shots. He had 3 that round? Yeah, he got 3 that round.
So that means that was his first kill.
Was it?
I think so. He's 3-9.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. But speaking of crazy, Monocle picking up the first kill.
He was 0-9 before this?
I'll have to double check that, because I think I've seen him get kills before, but Emiya picking up another kill into heaven.
He's done decently.
Yeah, and Covert now pops the showstopper out, actually, and will pick up a kill onto Lampy, and White trades 1 back onto Monocle as well. White just going absolutely ham on this Astra, takes down 2 players, blastbacks into his own paint shells there, but Creature Feature will be able to take down White and slow this push down a bit, but they're still coming at him. Swing will be swung, and he got swung.
They're just nervous, I think, Apes. I mean, yeah, I feel like they're kind of backing out of a lot of these fights. I mean, they are getting... Actually, backing out's not the right word. They're backing up and then swinging again for some reason. Like, we see the Cypher Orc come out, and then you hear the raise Q, and then we're re-peaking it kind of a little bit.
Yeah, it seems very, very aggressive, and I think they were getting a lot of value out of that slow play we saw in the first couple of rounds, and now it seems like Swing's really picking up the pace, and they're trying to match it, but I think they just need to slow this one down and kind of absorb that pressure instead.
They need to take their timings for sure. I mean, when they found these pockets of space, they've really done well to get into side, and once they get into that post-plant scenario, it seems like that Swing don't have the space for it, but then we say that, and then Lampy just gets his head taken off.
Yeah, that's a brutal dash into the tripwire. We'll take him down, and Emiya just spraying for free now, picks up 2, and that's... I mean, are you going to ever see 3 kills on that? 1 kill with a highlighter player at a tripwire, and then 2 spams through smokes. What can you do there if you're Apes? I mean, you've got 2 players left now. see if they can make anything happen. Rasha and Creature Feature both playing in this main position. Rasha able to take it down his opposite number in Emiya, but there's a flank coming out. Does he expect it? Rasha does it. Actually manages to kill the kill.
Every time we watch him, he misses.
It really feels brutal. Now actually a third kill. Brought this into a 2v2. All of a sudden a much closer round, and both the players are stuck behind this trap wire. They're going to know at least one is here, but do they expect the second player? They don't have to anyway because he's rotating back, but Anumi takes down Creature Feature, and now with the spike planted, Rasha has to find both these players. He knows one's flank. The dog, Skydog, no! Oh, with 5 HP left, that will be a kill for the Trailblazer, and that is brutal.
I think just a little bit of error on the timing there. I mean, we know we're planting. Why are we pushing up garage? I mean, they would have had full intel. They would have seen trip break. They know at least one person is there. Why are we taking this duel?
Yeah,
just,
it feels
just
like
play our
double swing
time,
there.
especially when we've got our Cypher at 8 HP. Like, why are we rushing it, guys?
Yeah, that did feel like a bit of a mistake coming out for Creature Feature. I think he picked up 2 kills in that round, so probably feeling himself a bit, but definitely a bit of an overheat. Just wanting to take that 1v1, wanting to really clear out that back so they can focus on that last player, but unfortunately just not able to really secure that kill. But
could I get someone to press tab? I need to make sure that Lampy's 3 kills were genuinely only that round.
I mean, yeah, it says he's 3 and 11.
Real?
So I think it is, yeah.
I swear he's been going off.
Yeah,
there's no way he's 3 and 11.
I mean, yeah, that's what's tripping me up.
That's weird. Surely
Yeah,
that's not real. This is
I don't know.
fake news.
Well, I guess we'll find out as we see. Looks like 2 marshals actually, 2 outlaws coming out here, and early pickup onto Lampy. I mean, a lot of light armors across the board here, so you're expecting these these outlaws to really just do a lot of work. As you see, the paint shells coming out as well. We'll be able to tag down 1 player, I believe, but for now, just slowing this round down. Obviously, 3 rifles in the hands of Apes with that judge as well.
Oh my
they
God,
definitely have some room to work with. Yeah, and.
Oh, are we approaching a pie? I think we might be.
Actually, yeah, if he dies 3 more times, yeah.
Is it 3 more or is it 2
more?
more?
Creature Feature, though, picks up a kill onto Kovac, but I don't think he's expecting this player to be in the corner. No, he's not. White with an insane trigger discipline made me second guess that I saw him there, but he does take him down, and that will be now a 3v4 for the side of Apes. They have to make a lot out of this heaven push, but they don't have a lot of room to play with. You see a regress, but actually Emiya going down to Creature Feature from heaven, and Enzo picks up a kill onto Anumi as well. Dasani able to trade it back with that outlaw, but now a 2v2. And it looks like they're rotating it over towards A. They're going to take the fight into White instead, but White has been a bit of a rat on these angles, and I don't think they're going to expect him. In fact, they go back. They manage to bait the rotate, actually. Dasani realizing perhaps a little too late as the Cypher ult comes out. He's going to make his way back onto site, but does get stunned up by that breach ult, and that will slow him down a lot. And that's not what you want to see on the Neon. He's able to hold this angle now, but as he drops the stun, unable to pick that one up, and Rasha just slowing him down, holding him back. The aggressive swing out there will pick up both players. Enzo, unfortunately, not able to get the gun up in time, and that will be a 3-9 half for the side of Swing will be swung.
Curse? Any curses?
I'm down for
believe in magic.
I'm ready for the curse. And I think I want to see a close match here, especially given that Apes pick split. You really want to see them win here, because if this is the map they're most confident in and they lose it, we're looking rough going into Icebox. But hopefully they can manage to kind of make something happen here in the second half and really secure that victory back up.
I'm looking at this pie. It's coming up.
Yeah, 2 more deaths for Lampy and he will be on the pie. And that's...
I think that calls for a drink, I think.
Yeah, and if he gets 1 assist in that time too, he'll actually have the 4th digit of the pie,
yes,
3.151. Right. So, you know, not praying on Lampy's downfall, but I really hope he gets 2 deaths and 1 assist without getting a kill. For no reason at all.
For sure. I still find it crazy that he only had 3 kills. I swear he was getting inserted deep. There's no way he didn't frag anything.
Yeah, it feels like he got other kills, but apparently not. It seems very crazy to me. But speaking of crazy, aggressive push out into a main there, but does get tagged up by the Skydog and is forced to retreat. The nade will come out as well as that flash from Sky, and Lampy has a lot of work to do here. Picks up the first kill, doesn't manage to get the second one, but Enzo actually with a beautiful double kill. Monocle dropping out of heaven, doing his best Batman cosplay, but gets taken down by a 1 tap from Dasani. And now Emiya and Dasani have to push onto the site, but they've only got 2 players left. Tagged through the smoke, Dasani down to 83, and Emiya will be able to pick up the spike and get the plant down, but there's a lot of aggressive players, and Enzo with a beautiful 3rd kill. Dasani trades it back, but Rasha takes him down, and that will be a 4th round for Apes, and all of a sudden looking a little more doable, especially if they can convert this bonus round. Sure.
No, Lampy got a kill!
No, we lost the pie. That's so unfortunate. We were 1 death off. But just...
You couldn't lose 1 more duel? Just for the content? There's no way.
Yeah, but, I mean, on the plus side, got a more competitive game.
They're looking better. I feel like Lampy might find it a bit easier on defense as well. I mean...
Yeah, and it will be interesting to see how they end up playing this defensive half, because you're seeing very aggressive pushes here coming out from Swing will be swung.
As expected when you see the double duelists, right?
Yeah, honestly. With that Raise Neon, they're so fast and so good at getting onto site quickly, especially with the setup from that Sky. So you're expecting a very aggressive push, and it's going to be up to Apes if they choose to meet that with more aggression, or if they choose to kind of back up and play a more defensive style.
I mean, I think we've seen they've had more success playing the slower style, and it looks like they've realized that.
Yeah.
Sort of taking their time with this, I mean, just feeling them out.
Yeah, and 3 players up in mid, but this kill trip is giving them a lot of danger and just trouble because they can't break this one without pushing into it. And the second they do, you're going to see a multi-man swing. So they're just getting ready to flash out into Mail, and they will go to trip the spike. It does look like they managed to take it down, but Russia here with the Judge, he lets it sing out, so they do know he's there, and this is probably going to dissuade them a lot. You saw, I believe it was White playing in this exact same position with the Judge and able to pick up 2 or 3 kills. Lampy, though, picking up 1 onto Covert on the other side of the map. Good shutdown of that lurk means it's only that early B pressure, which is also taken down. So now just the mid push, and that puts them in a rough spot because they've got both players holding either side. Paranoia comes out, Monocle takes down 1. Dasani able to catch an off angle onto Creature, and he doesn't see that one coming, so we'll go down. But it's just Dasani and Anumi, and they don't have any guns to recover. You see the spray comes out and able to pick up both kills. Beautiful play from Monocle, taking down all 3, and that's... Yeah, I mean, we've got a game on our hands. You're expecting them to lose this next one, but they did manage to save over a lot of weaponry. And unfortunately, it looks like Russia switched to the Bucky from the Judge at the last minute there, so bit of a downgrade, but hey, I mean, that Bucky right click can do some magic sometimes, so maybe it was intentional.
It all one-shots. They're all
it's all cringe. But yeah, I mean, if they can convert this round, I think they seriously have a good chance of winning this map. Obviously not expected to, and I think they still are in a pretty good standing here, especially with the economy, not having to really force up anything other than that 1 Sheriff. Actually, I think that Sheriff was saved over as well, so yeah, not having to buy any weapons in this round and still having a decent chance to make something happen. Yeah, and looks like he will just back up for now and give up that early space. But this Outlaw could do a lot of damage here, especially if any of these players bought light armor, which you see on Dasani he has. So
I think Lampy's looked a lot better when he's got a scope in his hands.
Yeah, honestly, and very different to when we saw Shifty playing the Jet on the Griffith game. He looked a lot more uncomfortable with that, but
where is Shifty, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently
he was a big game.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to seeing him at LAN, and he's not here.
I reckon he's like a Haven Icebox specialist, so he'll be in for the next 2, I reckon.
So Icebox specialist.
Yeah, Icebox specialist, aka I plant the spike.
I too live and exist in hell.
Yeah, the day hell freezes over is today, and especially as Monocle managed to pick down Dasani. That is a good start to this round, especially being able to recover that rifle as well. If he can get that other weapon back to Rasha, that will be very helpful, but Rasha instead has been waylaid by a Covert, and now Creature Feature picks up another kill, but Rasha with a beautiful shot onto Covert, absolutely dunking on him, and now with only 2 players left, all of a sudden, this bonus round looks very convertible here, especially with so many players already aggressive on the side. He TPs out and actually will get distracted by that one, but Monocle takes down Anumi, just Emiya left, and if somehow it doesn't get spotted out, runs out of ammo on the clip, so does it. Oh my god, they both had to reload, but Enzo...
back to last time.
Yeah.
It's becoming a mess.
I mean, and that is a pivotal round for Apes to pick up here. This has definitely put them back in the game. You're going to see a swing will be swung on an eco here now, which means they should lose this round. But then again, they should have won the last round. So
I mean, we've also seen Dasani just like his Bucky's magic.
Yeah, honestly. Looks like he might be going for the Vandal here. No, downgrading down to a Stinger instead.
I'm struggling to understand why the Stinger. I mean, he's been playing. Actually, has he moved? Oh, he's moved to the window. Where is he? I can't see him on my map. Am I too blind?
He's right there.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm lost. Yeah. I thought he was defending again for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the Stinger does make a lot of sense here with the aggressive Neon play.
Yeah,
Speaking
so
of aggressive play, that's a good nade.
Play, and then he's not holding an angle anymore like he was on defense. This thing is OP.
Yeah, honestly, especially on a character like Neon with just sliding around. Who cares if your gun's not accurate? If your gun's not accurate to begin with.
You're not even playing Valorant at that point. It's Fortnite. It's Destiny even.
Honestly, yeah. Feels like an Overwatch. It feels like a Sojourn, honestly.
Sojourn. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'll go on an endless tangent about Sojourn.
This is Jay's hater arc, apparently.
Oh, just anything. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. We have a game.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Overwatch is our next event, so perhaps we can get into it there. But you see the plant does go down pretty freely for Swing and Be Swung. Interesting that Apes are playing this so slow, but pick up the first kill onto Anumi, and that is a lot of util off the board now. Don't have that Skydog to re-clear and don't have those flashes to slow this push. but they are in a pretty solid position here, able to hold a lot of good angles. You see this double face here for Emiya and Covert into the Heaven position, and White actually ends that push as soon as it starts. Now swinging out, but Covert and White just cleaning up even more players. Monocle able to take down one, but a beautiful play from Dasani there. Just able to jump out of Heaven and just swing down on him.
Fallen Angel.
Yeah.
Jumped out of Heaven. Oh god, I'm funny.
Yeah, you really are. Actually, can I get a different caster? Jacob, you down to cast instead?
I'm always down. I'll go get more drinks. I don't care. Kick me out. Do whatever you want.
Grab Enzo while you're at it. They don't need 5, right?
We'll give him a couple of drinks, so we'll start playing better.
Yeah, in fact,
Not that
actually,
he's been doing badly. Actually, has he been?
Should we be getting drinks for the Swing Will Be Swung players instead? Try and get them a little more sauce.
That's what I was trying to say. I was like, I'll give you guys something, and by something I mean alcohol, and then you play $5, and we get a series going.
Beautiful reaction there from Lampy, able to just swing out, take that one time, and take a newbie down. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the way a lot of these rounds have gone, is just whoever gets the first pick gets a lot of pressure here. You see how much this is just slowed down to a crawl now without that initiated util on the side of Swing Will Be Swung. They've just slowly creeping up mid yet again, and just a very passive playing from Emiya in that A main area. Looks like for now just wanting to kind of clear out the space, find that tripwire, which I believe they have, and just wait for the Cyber Cage. But you see, Cypher has actually made a decent lurk up here, but ready to receive him is Monocle, and ready to take that fight. Does take him down with the Bulldog. That's Emiya going down, and now you see a lot of pressure over towards A. He would have called that rotate before he died, but now a lot more dire, although Monocle going down to 5 HP. Does have the regen shield. We'll get him back to 30, but still
on Heaven coming out.
Yeah, and looks like Covert just still waiting for this one, but Enzo's expecting it. He's ready to push behind, but Covert takes him down. And Dasani now with the overdrive yet again, just absolutely cleaning these players up, outdoes the judge, and now 2 players left, both on site, and that's not the spot you want an off to be holding. But Creature Feature able to make up the difference, holds it down for him, and now manages to recover that rifle, actually Guardian, sorry, and looks like he will be pushing into that smoke, but that was a bit of a mistake. Covert expecting that one, swings out as well for a beautiful 3K there.
We have time! Why are we walking in the smoke? Why are we walking in the smoke? We know they dropped, we know they planted, why are we walking in?
Because they wouldn't expect it until they did.
But again, the gambit. They know what we know. That they know what we know, that we know what they know.
Of course.
It's simple, guys.
Yeah,
it's a simple concept.
Really easy to follow along with and just very, obvious. But speaking of obvious, I feel like this game is looking pretty dire. You see quite a bad buy coming out from the side of Apes here, and Swing up to 11 already. So
I think Swing, just like when they found the momentum, they found that gun round that worked for them, and they were able to get Dasani into good positions, get him open and fragging.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
And I don't know what happened to Dasani there. I think he got spammed through the pit, but he does go down to 46 there, which is a bit rough on this opening. But this Viper's Pit, unfortunately, going down now. And the Creature Feature able to pick up one for the Bucky. It's been the absolute antagonist and protagonist of this game, but White shots him down. And now full site control here and a deep lurk into CT. You see him take the early contact, but backs up only 46 HP on Dasani, so he's got to be careful, especially with the knives out. One knife to the chest will take him down. Lampy, being disciplined with these knives, doesn't want to throw them out too early because he doesn't want to lose the chance of refreshing those ones. But you see, very difficult push here, and not even sure if there's a flank here. Pushes out, picks up the first kill to Lampy, and will he be able to pick up anything else? Doesn't look like it, and unfortunately, Russia just not able to catch up, and White shows that the shorty is better than the judge, apparently, as he takes him down.
Oh, just the timing on that exit out of the smoke was just so unlucky. Gets body blocked, I think, on somebody. Doesn't even see the model. Goes for the trade on the Raze. The Raze is crouched up, and then you just shoot out her kneecaps. Unfortunately.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate.
You don't need kneecaps to walk in Valorant.
No, not at all.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, just jump down, man.
Jumping on some broken kneecaps sounds
fun. This is just a great time. Try it if you haven't. But yeah, I mean, it's do or die now for Apes. They really have to make something happen here. And Lampy does pick up the operator. We saw him get a lot of value out of that one the last time he had it in his hands. So can the big boomstick make anything happen? It can, as Dasani goes down. And that is a good opening yet again. We've seen it does force them to play a lot slower when they lose that early pick. Although it is the Neon going down, which means they still have Raze for that entry. So they don't lose too much in terms of util. But you definitely don't want to see Dasani getting shut down there. Looks like just fighting over this mid pressure. This has been the defining aspect, I think, of Swing's attack here. They've been playing so slot mid, and Numi picks up a kill onto Monocle. A bit of an over-aggressive peak there. Does lose a player down in Vents, and now you see Enzo being forced to play a lot more passive, just holding for that push. But I think they're aware he's there. He did throw out the Aftershock earlier. And with the Seekers coming out as well, that will reveal a lot of information about where these players are playing. But the Tripwire actually almost takes him down, but unfortunately, the spray gives him away, and Covert and White, along with Emmy, are picking up all the kills they need this round. And his creature feature
if we win this.
I think you owe him a beer if he does, but I don't think there's much chance. You see White swinging out with the shorty there. Switches to the rifle, actually. A bit of an unfortunate timing there. Does find the first, and yeah, you might...
My dignity.
Looks like you might be eating your words here, but he does have a lot of players to find and a lot of util to deal with. See, taking it down to the dog, but gets tagged by the camera. And with Warhack, surely he's just dead here. Doesn't expect the player pushing out Heaven, and Emir will take him down. 13-6 goes the scoreline in favor of Swing for that first map. And that will be Apes losing their own map picks. So definitely a bit of a rough start, but I mean, I'm hoping to see them bounce back.
I mean, I thought there were good moments. It's just slightly messy. I think the biggest thing is discipline, really. I mean, I've been told since birth, really, since my birth in video games, discipline starts at the spawn door, guys. And if we're just going for the stuff that just doesn't really they're taking risks that they don't need to, and then even when they get into these good positions, we find ways, or Swing will be swung, find ways to get ways back into these rounds where there may be a person down guns, and then it's just, it's a sham. It's sad.
Yeah, definitely rough, but we did see actually a really good game coming out of Creature Feature. We haven't seen him a lot on this Respawn team, has been subbed out a lot of the time, but definitely performing the best on his team by quite a mile, actually. And of course, Dasani top fragging there. We saw a bit of a really hot start and then a bit of a slump, but then from the rest of the game, you really just saw him getting exactly what he needed to for his team, taking that space, finding those early frags. His overdrives on the Neon were just absolutely insane. And yeah, it really feels like Dasani did a lot of work there along with the rest of his team. Definitely that double duelist, and I think we weren't really expecting that out of Covert. Covert, I'm pretty sure, is their diamond player, so the fact that he matched the second frag.
Prod's whispering in my ear. Player interview afterwards.
Looks like we've got the player interview coming up as well.
I see beers. Do you see beers?
I do see some beers, yeah.
Are we being subbed out? Are we free?
Yeah, so I think we will be getting Jacob in here as well for an interview. So yeah, I think we'll be handing you guys off to them, and yeah, take it away.
Come through, guys.
All right, welcome back. We're here for our interviews. We're interviewing
Zach. I'm RSPN Lampy. I'm on the Chimps team, and it was an honor to have played today.
So how do you feel that game went for you guys?
The score may have not looked good, but I feel we all tried our best. Also, we had a couple subs in today, so honestly, our team chemistry was pretty good. I would say that.
Yeah, it's understandable that obviously, it might be a bit difficult for you guys, trying to gel together, but it's good to hear that you guys you guys feel like you gelled really well.
Yeah,
All right. How do you feel about the new season?
The new season.
Yeah. Well, obviously since, we've just had an update happen.
Yeah, the big update last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's not a lot of time to try and get used to the new update coming into this. How do you feel like, what's your impression so far? Do you like it? You're not a big fan of it?
I was not too bothered by it because we ran a lot of a lot of the agents that didn't get changed too much. Like with Breach, it was just visual changes. I ran the Jet, and Jet wasn't changed at all. It was a lot of buffs for Waylay, and we didn't run that at all.
So, what went well? What do you guys feel like you guys did
went
well?
I feel, this is overlooked, but we had pretty good mental. Like, we all didn't chill. We're having fun. That's all you can ask from a game, right? Even though it's a tourney.
Honestly, probably one of the biggest things is mindset. Always.
Mindset.
Yeah. If you've got that good mindset, then there's no guarantee that you've lost.
Yep.
Right. There's always a way to come back.
A lot of fans would say I did bad. A lot of Lampy fans, not my best performance, but Lampy always comes back.
Listen,
and in the second half,
it's
we
always
came back a little.
about perspective. All right. What
Perspective,
might
yeah.
seem bad might be good if done properly.
Yeah.
All right. Anything can work as long as you try and make it work.
I agree with that. Shout out to my Breach. Shout out to Enzo. He's also a sub for us today. I was nervous. I was shaky, but, he held my hand through it.
Now, obviously, we have got another round. It's not over yet. You guys can bring this back.
And, we have our OG Shifty. Oh, sorry for the interruption.
What do you think you'll try and improve on for this next round? What are you looking to change up, to fix up? What do you...
To fix up? Okay, for our team, I guess what we need to fix up is, maybe our ability to take map control. That seems like something we should try harder. I'm not really experienced. I mean, I'm a peak Ascendant 3, so keep all these opinions with some peace in mind, please.
No, I think that any opinion, honestly, is a valid opinion. All right,
Thank you.
You can never have a wrong opinion, whether or not it's objective fact or not is irrelevant.
Enough, yeah.
But as long as you feel like that's something that you want to push forward in the next match, then hey, listen, it's still winnable.
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely winnable. I tried my hardest, but we have our King Shifty in there. He's gonna take us home. I have faith. I have full faith in him. They all mesh together as a team. They've been playing for years, so I have a lot of hope. We can be the underdogs and beat the Radiants.
With that being said, how do you think you're gonna approach this next game, given the fact that you've now played against them? You know how they play. All right, you've seen how they played. You've seen how that game went. How do you think you'll switch up your approach?
Ooh, I feel like the change in map would help a lot because, at least I found it. There was a lot of pressure with the Cypher there. The Cypher stopped a lot of my entries and made it really awkward. But our team, we played the map pretty slow, which is kind of what we need to do. It was just that we couldn't play each other confidently enough, so trades were a bit hard. But overall, I feel like to improve in the next match, we need Shifty. I don't know. We need a more confident duelist.
You know what? That's fair. All right, and you're gonna have that next match too. So
yeah, thank you. I'm happy he's taking my spot. As a player myself, with the way I need to improve, my confidence got really shattered in the first half. Because I was 0-8, 0-9, something like that. I couldn't really frag out. It hurt my confidence, but
I mean, sometimes to build up your gameplay, you need to be taken down a few levels. All right.
Yeah, you need to be humble.
All right, it's just about coming back, making sure that you take that step again and try and improve.
Yeah,
all right?
coming back stronger.
Yeah, and if we see you again, and maybe we see you again, we're hoping that we see you as an improved player.
Yeah, you.
All right. But yeah, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll leave you to go catch up with your team and have a long-awaited break. So
thanks for the
thank you for
interview.
joining me.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to go on a short 10-minute break before we go on to our next game.
Peace.
So yeah, we'll all see you guys very, very soon.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We've got Jay saucing his glizzy, as he called it. And yeah, we're back for map 2. Yeah, that was an interesting first map. Obviously, 6-13, not the best scoreline in the world.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah.
I'd say that now that shift is coming in, much like how this sausage is coming into my mouth.
Yeah.
Pause. You go. I'm done.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, with Shifty coming in, obviously, Lampy being a sub from Chimps means that I can't look at you. It means that we hopefully should see a bit of a firepower upgrade from the side of Apes here. And it looks like we have already jumped into Asian Select here. So we see immediately very similar comps, but the Reyna coming out again for the side of Swung Be Swung. I believe we saw this last time we saw them play. And it's a very strong pick, just in general, especially if your player is fragging. And Anumi was doing quite well last time, picking up those kills. But importantly, we are seeing Shifty come back out on Icebox. Did very well last time he was playing on Icebox. Yeah, so hopefully we can see him have a similar performance. Obviously, didn't do too well with the operator in his hands, and I know.
You
so
have to maintain eye contact.
I get. No, I'm scared of you. But yeah, also looks like actually no Gecko coming out from the side of Swing and Be Swung. We saw the same thing from Apes last time, and it did make the post points a little more difficult because they did have to contend with the fact that they had to stick a player to, get that spike down or defuse that spike. So seeing no Gecko again is interesting, but they do have the Sage instead, which has been a very common meta pick.
Yeah, I'm liking the Sage. Just like the ability for the wall to prevent plant. Really strange the amount of post-plant timing that they have.
Yeah.
And you can... Just the amount of extra timing that the wall gives you, it extends both post and pre-plant.
Yeah.
And just allows for a lot of utility to be burned, which gives Swing and Be Swung a lot of time to work with. And when you've got really strong aimers, you see Twix coming in as well. When you have Dasani, Twix and Yumi.
Yes.
In these low util scenarios,
I think this is the best.
these really strong aimers do really well.
This is the best color commentary I've had from you for the entire tournament, and it's.
It was pretty good the other night.
I mean, yeah. Especially after the tech balls. Anyway, getting into this round, we do see the Viper Orb comes out early into mid, going to allow them for a lot of early mid pressure, and it looks like Russia is given to respond to that, but Dasani takes him down with that Sheriff, and that will be immediate mid control. Taking B from behind us, not what you expect normally, but Monocle takes down a kill onto Anumi, and that will trade it back, but Dasani just unstoppable here, picks up his second kill of the round already, and now 4v3 post plant. It's going to be rough for them to come back into the site. They're going to have to make a lot happen to try and get this one going, but looks like actually ends up picking up a kill with the shock dart and taking another player very low as well. Dasani, though, with his third on the round, and looks like Dasani just wants to put the team in his backpack here on Icebox already from the first round, and that's the third kill of the round. Manages to spot one out, but Twix takes down Shifty, and that will be a decent position here, but it's only one player left, and Creature Feature will go down. Emi are picking up the kill, and that will be the first round going over pretty much on the back of Dasani there.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we in the industry call a bus driver. He's driving the bus. He's taking them from A to B, or in this case from T to B.
Yeah. Please, give me Jacob, I beg you. But yeah, actually a very aggressive buy coming out here. You see 3 Vandals already, a Spectre and a Sheriff, which means that if they win this round, not a lot of economic investment. If they lose this round, very rough. It does look like it switched the Outlaw at the end from Dasani. We'll have to see if he can continue that dominance he found with the Outlaw last time.
I mean, we've seen them be really strong in these low-buy scenarios.
Yeah, but what a beautiful shot from Shifty, taking down Anumi. Traded back by Dasani, but that's exactly the kind of trades you want to be taking when you're on this lower buy. 1-for-1s is going to win you this round, and that's a Vandal going down. Emi are going to have to recover that one. It does end up doing so. And now you see 3 players stacked up here, looking towards A. And a bit of a pause in the round.
So while we're waiting, what do you think of pineapples on pizza? And then we've seen a kill by Dasani.
Yeah, and Dasani takes down another kill there down. Enzo going down. You see the push across the ropes. Very, very dangerous from the Sage there, but able to pick that one up. And now we see just immediately taking this backside pressure, taking the fight to them. This is what Swing Be Swung's bread and butter is, but Twix able to take down another kill, and a third. What did he do there? Taking down all three, just absolutely cleaning them up with one spray by the sounds of it, and just able to close that round out in dominant fashion. But a couple players did go down there.
Yeah, but still, again, a really, really strong buy for Swing Be Swung. I mean, they lost, what, one rifle? Yeah, one rifle. So they're almost at full buy strength, pretty much. I mean, apart from, yeah, obviously the Outlaw and the Spectre. But, I mean, we've seen what they can do with low weaponry, right?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too worried about Swing Be Swung's chances here with, yeah, like you said, 3 Vandals, the Outlaw, and looks like they did all buy full armor, I believe, except for one player. I believe Creature Feature does have that half armor. So that Outlaw not going to get a ton of value, and immediately no value as Creature Feature takes his head off. And Shifty actually picked up another kill as well. Numi able to trade one back, but that was only the Guardian going down. Now, you see 3 Rifles and Guardian versus those 3 Vandals means it is going to be a bit of a rough push, but that's what we were expecting here, is a bit of an early advantage coming out on the side of Apes for this round. But Anumi immediately evens it out as he takes down Creature Feature, clean one tap through the forehead, and now 3v3, but they still haven't managed to get much pressure onto the site, and you see not a lot of util to work with as immediately swings out. Enzo able to take it down one, but Anumi picks up his third on the round, going for the ace as he tries to find even more value, but Rush to take it down, and this will have to be an ace from Anumi if he wants to pick this one up. Has Spike in hand, but it's not planted. He's going to tap it to fake it out, but Rasha and Monocle both pushing from CT. Finds the first play, both of them swinging him, taking their time. Anumi only able to pick up 1 kill before Monocle trades him back with that Guardian, but that is not the round you want to see from Apes.
Yeah, it's not looking great. I mean, heavy damage to the economy here. I mean, we're seeing Marshals being hovered, and then we've gone to Guardian. We've got like a weak buy on Enzo as well. Just Swing Be Swung continuously look imperious, almost just undefeatable.
Yeah, honestly, and they're still trying to figure out this buy. It looks like they will go for a bit of a half and half. 2 Vandals, a Guardian, and 2 Sheriffs is what they're going to be going into this round with, which a lot of precision weapons, if they can hit those shots, which they have been hitting. We have seen a lot of those good shots coming out from Apes to give them the early advantages. But unfortunately, the Outlaw is going to cause a lot of problems here. But Shifty picks up the first kill onto Anumi. That's a beautiful one-tap to really clean that one up and uses the Cloud Burst to dash back out. Double Cloud Burst as well. I think he expected more pressure there, but really the players were way too far away to make anything of that. I feel like he wasted a bit of utility there, but Dasani forced the dash away, has to back up from that angle, and now you see 3 players on the side of Apes already over here, ready to go, and the Dizzy will come out to try and slow down this push. As you see, the 2 players on B slowly starting to rotate their way over there, expecting a heavy push here, and they are right, because there is 3 players stacked up with that Viper Luck in mid, does manage to tag with the drone, and will push out aggressively with that one just to spot that player in backside as well. Gets tagged in response, and now Twix has to back up, but instead looking to try and fight this one, manages to get some early pressure, but they still don't have site control, and there's a lot of players on the side of Apes ready around the site. You see Emia, a late lurk up mid, but ready and expected for Russia, but doesn't quite hit the shots, does recover the aim. Beautiful pickup. Mosh will force White back as well, which means this round has gone from bad to worse from the side of Swing. They don't have a lot of time to try and get this one down.
They still have the weapons though. I mean, I think they're still in it.
Yeah, definitely have a chance. As you see, Dasani able to pick up a kill onto Enzo from the backside. Picks up a second as well. Shifty trades it back onto Twix. And we need to see the star duelist of Apes go crazy here. He needs to be the one to make this happen. But Creature Feature instead trades him back. And Creature Feature with a beautiful double kill takes down both players of the Guardian. And that will be a win, bringing us to 2-2.
Again, still very impactful to the Apes economy. We're seeing like just shoddy buys all over the place, really. I'm still maybe swung up to Eco, clearly. Yeah, I think Shifty's just getting away with a lot of like early round aggression that sort of lets them, like in these 2 rounds that they have won, Shifty's been pushed up like really far. He's able to insert himself, and they haven't really been able to punish him.
Yeah, and we're probably going to see the same thing again as the knives come out from both sides. Dasani and Shifty both opting to pop their ultimate in this round, and we'll see who can get more value out of this one. Immediate aggressive dash takes down Rasha, not expecting the player directly above him, but Monocle trades it back through the smoke, and that will be a 1-for-1, but that is a lot of firepower out of the hands of Swing Be Swung. Only the Sheriff's left now, and meanwhile on the other side, 3 Vandals and those knives as well. The plant will manage to go down with that Sage Wall, the ABC plant, because it's that simple, and meanwhile Enzo almost gets picked off there by Twix, but not managing to pick up the kill. Enzo readjusts the aim, takes down his opposite number. Emiya trades one back, but Creature Feature shuts White down. And now, with just Emiya and Anumi left, both playing off-site, 1 on yellow, 1 in main. And can they make anything of this? Not with Anumi going down, just Emia left, and he will get taken out from that off angle. And, I mean, just textbook clean round, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like Dasani's impact has been a bit spotty. I think we started noticing it at the end of last map as well, where he seemed to either go off with 3 or go off with 0. He's either the 7-Eleven $1 bottle or he's Dasani, right?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it just really feels like if he can't have impact in these rounds, and I mean he did have a decent amount of impact, but that immediate trade back from Monocle just wasn't enough to win them that eco round. And Apes, I believe, for the first time in the series, going up in the score count, so we'll see if they can carry this one on. Obviously, Icebox, a map we have seen them on a lot, played it against Griffith both times they played, as well as in one of their other games. So definitely a comfort pick for them, even though this was the pick from Swing or Be Swung. And yeah, it really feels like this Gecko as well is going to get a lot of value out of attack, like on the attacking side. So we'll have to see if Swing or Be Swung can bring this back and get a bit of a lead going into this defensive half. But immediate server ult coming out actually will slow them down. Actually manages to tag one player and takes him down. Enzo taking down Twix. Server 1v1 is not even close from the other side of the map, takes him down. And yeah, this is going to make it a lot more difficult. No recon, no server drone. Just going to have to push this one dry. They use the Sage Wall, but it gets broken immediately, which with that Mosh as well will force them back. The Viper Orb blossoming there to force them really out of this place, and Shifty taking down Emia. The revive will come through onto Twix, but Dasani goes down as well, and I think they're regretting committing that ultimate.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, we're going back into a 3v5 scenario, and it's just not looking good for Swing or Be Swung. Oh, Anumi.
And immediate castle curse as Anumi just hits the one tap on the creature, shutting down that push, but they don't have a lot of room to play with or time. They're running low on this clock, and they really have to try and just see if they can make anything of this as they push up. Server comes out in response. White will take down Enzo, and that will give them a lot of room to work with, especially with that Reyna ult, but the Empress goes down as Rasha picks up the kill. Cloudburst won't save Shifty as White picks up his 3rd on the round. Rasha in the 1v2 now. Spike still not down though. Means he will have a bit of time to play with, but White, beautiful play. 4 in the round.
Curse.
Yeah. You just need to, eat more glizzies and
yeah, just stop talking. Yeah. Like, it's okay. Where's Jacob? He left. Oh no, there he is. He can come in. I'll gladly take a break. I mean, if everything I say, the opposite comes true, I mean, hang on.
Need to start.
I will not find 5 beers under my desk.
Oh, look.
Oh, would you look at that? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole 6-pack, actually.
Oh, wow.
You're just that powerful. But speaking of power, the Guardian coming out here from Enzo, trying to make something happen early, but Dasani takes down Shifty. That'll be the jet down for the side of Apes, and that is a rough start to this defensive half. As you see, aggressive pushes, the only player defending that site down, and they're going to immediately use that recon bolt information to push up deep onto the site, walls off into CT, and that's going to be a tough wall to break as well. There's a lot of real pressure applied by that. But speaking of applied pressure, defending Killjoy ult popped there from Rasha, and this will really make this hold tough, and especially with Enzo taking down a kill. Gets traded back by Anumi, but the rest of the players force off the side. I believe one will get detained. Yeah, one player detained. That is White. So that now it's essentially a 3v3 for the next couple seconds. But Twix, beautiful shot through the smoke, takes down Rasha, and that is a lot of the pressure of this round now, especially with White losing that detain. They're going to throw out the wingman, but I believe this Viper Wall is about to go down. It does. They kill the wingman. White takes down Creature Feature, and now just Monocle against the world. Has to make something happen here, but the Jumping Classic will take him down. White is just playing with them at this point.
Yeah, White's making the server red. Just gruesome. I mean, the confidence just to go for that is insane. I'm sort of questioning not using the Thrash. I feel like once you funnel them out with the Killjoy, they only have so much time, right? And then if you layer that alongside the Thrash, you can kind of get a fairly large stun. But yeah, just not ready to follow up, and I mean they're down one player as well. Maybe saving it is probably the play, but I'd argue we've been holding this for a while, and yeah, I feel like something could have been done with it to prevent themselves from going back down to Swing or Be Swung.
Yeah, and now back on the eco as well. You see just Sheriffs and a Classic coming out, and Dasani will immediately punish them for that, putting a bullet straight through the eyes of Enzo. Goes down, and now a tag comes out onto Shifty. That Cloud Boast won't save you, and he goes down as well. But Monocle and Rasha actually able to both pick up one tap back. That brings it to a 3v3, but Swing has taken control of the site and will be looking to get this plan down now. Creature Feature forced back, unable to really take any aggressive pressure here, but they know this Jet's pushed up. They don't expect Anumi in the back, though. Takes him down, and Dasani with his third on the round as well. Picks up that Vandal, and will just be looking to clean this one up. Just Creature left. He has the Chamber Sheriff, but is not going to make much, although Dasani goes down. Bit overzealous there as he walks straight into the pre-fire. Now, Creature Feature, can he find both players spinning the Sheriff? At least he died with style.
It would have looked cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will be yet another round over to Swing will be swung. 3-5 is the scoreline now. And how many rounds do you reckon Apes need to get on this defensive half to make this competitive?
I think when you consider the comps and then you see the Gecko, who should really be benefiting from this attacking side, I think they need a stronger attack-sided half. I mean, 3 is definitely not good enough. Probably, I'd say minimum 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And then they have to have a really good run on defense, really get like good usage out of that Viper, which
they are in
they do have.
defense now.
They are in defense? Am I blind?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What's wrong with me?
I don't know, the beers probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he started cracking the 6-pack, he found it on the table immediately. But I do still agree with that 5 or 6. I think Swing is way too good of a team to let them get too many rounds on that early side of it. And looks like Dasani really forcing this issue, just spamming and just jiggling for fun, basically. Does get hit by that mosh, almost gets taken down, does get decayed and blinded as well. Rasha takes one down, but Twix with a beautiful double kill, backed up by White, taking down another one, leaves just 2 defending players alive, and feels like they've lost control of the site yet again. Twix with the Sheriff, that's disrespectful. And that will be 3 on the round for him now as Dasani pushes out, finds the player, but backs up, and Monocle just trying to take these fights.
Cheeky.
It feels like they're really playing with their food right now. Twix probably the next to go. It looks like he has the Sheriff out, actually, and unfortunately, Anumi will be the one to take him down. Twix not able to go for glory. But, yeah, I mean, we're really starting to see this half slip away from the side of Apes. They had a good start, going up 3-2, but just nothing in the last 4 rounds to really equalize it out.
Yeah, just Dasani's been pretty much unstoppable. I mean, we've seen rounds where he's gone cold. We've mentioned it before, where he just sort of pushes the line a bit too much and gets taken out. But I mean, more often than not, it seems like he's finding that gap and he's just getting away with monstrous kill numbers, pretty much.
Yeah, 13-7, a bit insane. As he goes opposite and
Smiley face
Marshall.
crosshair.
Yeah. Oh, you know it's disrespectful when he switches the crosshair and buys a Marshall when he's got so much money in the bank, but able to make it work with his knives, takes down one player, Russia, going down, and yeah, immediately you're just seeing full site control yet again, and this lurk from White could be devastating for the side of Apes. We'll see if any player actually pushes into Kitchen, but even if they don't, he's got so much room to play with. And yeah, you see 2 players pushing up to Kitchen. Are they going to expect White in this corner? As the spike goes down, then he's playing aggressive. Enzo clears it, but doesn't actually take the chance to shoot. Monocle able to trade him back, and Soverall does tag down Creature, which means Dasani will finish him off. Twix actually team-killing Dasani with the shock bolt, but I don't think it's going to matter. 1 player left, Shifty with it all to do. Can he find any value out of this one? Picks up the first one, but not the second. Unfortunately, goes down, and that, I mean, even when they team kill each other, they're winning these rounds. So, what can you do?
I have an important question for you.
Yes. Pineapple on pizza?
No. Just Dizzy shoots like blue stuff, right? What do you reckon it tastes like? Like when you get like gooped on by Dizzy.
Yeah.
It's like a.
You reckon it tastes like the
slime,
blue
right?
Gatorade?
Blue Gatorade.
I feel like it has
So
that
that's
kind
a
of
good shout.
yeah.
Jelly
We're
bar.
getting jelly bar from production. Not a bad shout. I think it's like.
What do you reckon the consistency's like?
I was about to say, I feel like
it's
it has like a
bit
yogurt
lumpy,
kind of
right?
consistency.
Yeah.
Like. And so picking up a beautiful one tap onto the Dasani. White though trades it back, sitting on top of him. And oh my god, Russia trying to take cover, but White just disrespecting him with that shorty. Takes him down, and now Enzo able to trade it back, fighting for his life, but it feels like Sobs are just running circles around this team. Twix with 2 in the round to end that one. And yeah, so anyway, Dizzy's yogurt.
Yes. Hypothetically, if Dizzy were to shoot all over your face, would you taste it? I think I would.
I feel like
I'd be curious. It looks yummy.
I don't
It's
think
like
you
this
would.
bluish goop.
I don't think you have a choice. I feel like unintentionally, when you're running around and stuff like that, like you're just gonna get hit in the face with it. You're gonna swallow a little.
Yeah, like I'm a bit of a mouth breather as well, so
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean,
kind
that
of like
tracks.
it would just kind of like I wouldn't really, no choice. I just kind of just cop it anyway.
Yeah.
be nice of Dizzy. Actually, I was going to say it's nice of Dizzy to give us a warning before he does something
true.
like that. That is a
okay,
crazy
that
angle.
was an insane shot from Shifty. They're taking down Dasani. I was about to say Shifty with his operator has been hit or miss. You see him taking yet another aggressive line, and this is where his trouble has been. He finds the first pick, but when he rotates, he's often put in these positions, but he finds it and makes it work anyway. Finds Twix, but almost manages to take down White. Not quite as a top tube player, able to survive that one, but Creature detains him, takes him down, and now he's using his own wall to recover that Thrash. That is a beautiful play coming out from Creature Feature, as now he's trying to find even more for his team. Maybe a potential overheat here. The only way they get back into this round is if we peek too aggressively on the side of Apes, and he feels like he really needs to slow this one down, use the Thrash, sends the Wingman the wrong way. Little buddy going on an adventure. Unfortunately, he misses the Thrash, and his teammate will go down. Shifty falling now. Operator dropped in mid, but that Spike is down in tube, and the players know it. They're going to rotate around, try and hold that pressure there. And you see a beautiful backstab coming out from Russia. They're not expecting it. They're not ready for it. He misses the first shot, though. Misses all of the shots, and that is brutal. He manages to adjust the aim, but takes down by the Empress as well. Anubi all of a sudden making this round winnable, picking up 2. He's got the ultimate proc. Can he find the player in the back? No, he can't. Enzo with his second on the kill. And that will be 4-8-1/2, looking a little better from the side of Apes this time around.
Russia just...
That's brutal. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. I mean, live too.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, it would have been a mercy to switch
I'd
perspective there.
OTM, personally. I mean, we're seeing Apes kind of come back into it. They've started trading out a bit better in these last few rounds, but the commitment was pretty large last... I say commitment was pretty large. It was last round. I'm lost.
Yeah.
Of course, the commitment was large. There was
Yeah.
nothing.
You want to
left.
play-by-play instead? That went so well last time.
No, no. Okay, I'll continue garbling about Dizzy's yogurt.
Yeah.
I reckon it's sour and lumpy.
Hated that. But yeah, you see an aggressive push here coming out actually, and Emi are just staring
Back
at
shots.
the back, memorizing
Back shots.
exactly the structure of his skull as he
Double
takes
back
down
shots.
2. Dasani trying to get back, and White picking up another one, and this is just brutal. You see how long Emi waited for that one, just playing with his food, honestly, and now just, oh my god, Respawn.
Oh, a bit too much.
Monocle able to pick up 2. They're goofing around a little, and now he does have a chance in this round. Both players, though, double facing, looking to maybe set up a high-low here as just waiting for this player to push, and he doesn't have a lot of room to play with. He does manage to see both players. The Reina will take the aggressive peek, and actually, they might have thrown this round already. Dasani and Monocle both on half HP, but Monocle picks it up for a 4K, and what are you doing, Swing?
All the work from Dr. Backshot's Emir in the corner, just dishing him out, and they just run it. I mean, I get they're confident, but Emir just did so much and got away with it.
Yeah, I mean...
In the real world, he'd be in jail.
Yeah, it felt illegal to lose that
Shouldn't
round.
be allowed.
The jumping peek into the other player, and they both just go down to Monocle. Like,
and just uncleared in that corner as well. Everybody clears that corner, guys. Like, we've all been minced by it.
I don't get how the second and third player didn't clear that corner. Like, surely someone
Yeah.
checks it out of reflex. But we see now another aggressive push out from the side of Shifty. Looks like he will back up though and just look to play in that more default position. A heavy early push here onto B. They've taken full B main control, and with the dash out to yellow, they will have a lot of pressure onto the site. Drone comes out as well, and Apes have taken all the space. I believe they spotted the Sage in the corner and will use that wingman to plant the spike, and that will be a 5v5 post-plant position. This is what we expect to see out of Icebox a lot of the time, especially with this Gecko.
Yeah, how fun.
Yeah, and now just you see all of them holding those safe angles, waiting for the tap, waiting for the push. They do have the Sage though, which means they might be able to use that wall to force this issue and really push these Respawn players into peeking aggressively. But you see aggressive peeks come through anyway as Anumi puts a bullet straight between Shifty's eyes, taking him down with that Sheriff. And now a lot more pressure here with that yellow player going down, and Twix pick up another kill as well. Monocle trades it back, so does Rasha. And now Rasha and Monocle just cleaning this board up, with Monocle taking down 3. Creature Feature ends it, and that is 6-8 now. We actually do have a game on our hands.
Yeah, it's all to play for now. I mean, Apes have clawed their way back into it through some clever plays. They've also just been shooting better. Like, it seems they're starting to heat up.
Yeah, I feel like especially having Shifty in this lineup, even if he isn't the just absolutely top fragging right now. Having that team synergy and that team cohesion back, you heard it from Lampy. These guys had really good mental even throughout that game. So if they can increase that team cohesion and keep that just good vibes throughout the team, I think they're in a really strong mental spot where Swing Will Be Swung might not be feeling the same way. They feel like they should be the winners of this tournament. If they lose this map here, it might start putting a bit of doubt in their heads about it because they really haven't been challenged at all. Their only loss came to Chimps while they were playing with Jaws, the Bronze Goat. So, yeah, realistically...
That makes Chimps the best team in the tournament.
I mean, yeah, by transitive property, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, don't get to see them here except for Lampy, but we do see Creature Feature planting the spike as they're able to get back into this 5v5 post plant yet again. And pretty decent weaponry with the Phantom and the Guardian, as well as the Spectre and the 2 Sheriffs. So this will be a bit of a tricky push coming at full swing, but they do have the 4 Vandals and the Sheriff on their side. But beautiful shot from Shifty, immediately shutting down his opposite number. And that will be a very good start to this round. Almost flicks onto the player as well, but Anumi, Emiya, and Twix all taking one down, one apiece, get your ones and win this round. But Enzo saying no to that one, takes down 2 players, and that is a good bonus round as far as I'm concerned.
You heard of username theory? That like the team with the shorter usernames will just win usually.
Yeah, in the same category as the 9-3 curse and the...
Yeah. So, I'm just noticing right now, like, we're seeing Dasani, Twix, Anumi, Wise, Emiya. And then we have Creature Feature on the other team.
Yeah, plus Shifty XZ. Like, I feel like you cut the XZ out, you know, you have a better chance.
I know what a Creature Feature is, but like...
It's featuring the creature.
Yeah. I get it, but why? You couldn't have picked, like, John?
I mean, not all of us just use our actual real-life name as our username, Jay.
Yeah, but guys, we couldn't have picked anything shorter?
I mean, it's got aura. You know, you think about the creature feature. Who's it feature?
Not the creature feature. You know what creature I want to see featured? Dizzy.
Yeah.
All over my face, so I know what that should taste like. You get me?
Yep. I think you're gonna get us banned, but we see that Enzo does manage to pick up that first kill onto Dasani. Shifty pick up another one onto Twix as well. Anumi does trade it back, but has a lot to do in his backside position. Has another dismiss, but Enzo dismisses him instead. He goes down, and now just 2 players left. 4 on the side of Apes. No! I heard the audible groans from production there as Emiya just missing every single shot there. White does manage to wrap around and take one down onto Creature Feature, but unfortunately, I don't think it's featuring the creature here as he has a lot to do and the spike isn't even planted. They're looking to back out and just play with him here by the looks of it. Actually, it is planted. It's planted in top ropes. And White able to pick up one, but actually gets a resin line as well. Will bring back his teammate Twix back on the board now, but immediately taken down by Monocle, not having any of it. And Monocle swings. How do they miss those shots?
Yeah, White previously turning the server green and now turning his pants brown, clearly. Just, it's all over the place. I don't know, just scared? I mean, we flubbed the Sage Wall and then we're not ready to trade out the res push. It's unfortunate. I mean, I also highly doubt they're trying very hard considering the round we saw earlier. But
yeah, but I feel like they need to kind of lock in here. Obviously, they are playing for a significant price pool difference. It's the difference of $20 or $150 plus a trophy. So I feel like they should be locking in here pretty soon. If they want to go to a map 3, we're happy to take them to one. But immediate aggressive push here out from Respawn, and that will be taking Emiya down. Just caught unaware. And that will be a lot of pressure early onto the site now as the Wingman does go out, Little Buddy going for that plant. And Dasani does trade one back onto Shifty. That is the duelist player going down, but
this might call for the Viper ult in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea, but looks like from the flank creature able to take down Twix. And yeah, now just 3 players trying to push into these 4, holding these players' plant positions. We've seen Apes lose this before. 3 players push up. They do have to try and trade these ones out as soon as this push comes through. Dasani looks like he's making the first push here. Takes down 1. Dasani picks up a 3rd on the round as well, and a 4th! And he's back. He's locked in. No more silly rounds. No more funny bee hopping. He is ready to rip.
Pats are going from brown to whites, clearly.
Yeah, honestly, just bleached that one straight clean.
Yep. Bleach? Oh.
Who are you?
Dasani just incredibly crisp, and like obviously when he gets going, he's just unstoppable. I mean, I was telling him, guys, Dasani's got a rifle and Umi's got a rifle. That's the 2 top fraggers. We need to, I think we need to commit to the Viper ult here. And then, unfortunately, they cannot hear me, and then they've decided to die. Yeah,
I mean, they just really got rolled there on that retake.
Okay,
it feels like they weren't playing enough.
Do we see the flick on the Sova dart? Okay, and we've got a double kill with Hans.
Yeah,
as well.
what is Twix doing? That is just criminal. They let Apes think they have a chance, and then they immediately get a double kill with the Sova roll. Unfortunately, Shifty missing his last knife, and will be taken down by White from Tube. And this, oh no. Russia able to take one back, but oh, Dasani, no, you can't do it to him. 1 knife left, decides to give it up, pulls out the rifle instead, and Creature Feature going down. Swing, stop giving us hope. You just want them to get 1 more round than last time, huh?
Yeah, I think it's... I mean, are we looking at like a half buy next round to respawn? And then... Front shots? Whoa, what's going on my screen? This shouldn't be streamed.
Yeah. I've lost the plot.
I'm running out of words to describe what's happening then.
Yeah, I mean, we can
front
only watch
shots or
Swing
back
or be
shots?
swung absolutely obliterate teams so many times before we run out of things to talk about.
I mean, here's a hot take. Is it boring that these guys are just smoking everybody?
I think it's fun in the sense that I love watching Dasani, Anumi, and White especially just absolutely obliterate everyone.
But I feel bad.
I mean, yeah, it is definitely a form of psychological torture, but I think it's one that the Apes players knew going into this. They thought they could have let Griffith get into this one, but Shifty, he's still fighting to win this one as he takes down the first player. That's Emia going down. That's a lot of their map pressure gone with that Viper going down. And now, looks like they do have a lot of B control, and they're planning out wider on that Dizzy, ready for the shock dust to come in, but the rest of the team is so far away. But Dasani, the only one on site, takes down Creature Feature. Spike will get planted though, and that's now the 4v4, feeling very similar to that last round. And if they could win it in a 3v4, I think they can win it in a 4v4, but we'll have to see. Sova ult does come out to slow down this push, and Rasha picks up a kill onto Twix. Dasani forced to use that updraft to get out of that second shot, but Rasha with the second on the round as well. And now, only 2 players left, Dasani and White. They have been good, but not good enough as Shifty takes down Dasani, and now just White left, and he's not expecting this backstab. Dart will ping him out, and Enzo will take him down. Dasani proving that there are 2 Jets in this server, and you need to respect them both.
Yeah, Shifty's started to show up a bit more. I mean, Shifty's always been incredibly sharp. It's just, it feels like he hasn't been afforded the same positions that Dasani has. And yeah, just the way the Swing Be Swung system is working, it just generates so much for Dasani, and the same can't really be said for Shifty. The slower style doesn't really seem to be getting him into the same sort of opportunities, right? And yeah, as a result, he's kind of getting punished.
And I think that's the thing we saw him do a lot against Griffith, was that more aggressive push, getting deep onto that like that backside, especially on B, on Icebox, and be able to force that one out, but he just hasn't been able to find that value. We'll see if Rasha can find anything here, though, as he does manage to pick down Dasani, pushed way too aggressive, just really caught out by all that util, forced to play back yellow and taken down, and now Twix feeling a lot of pressure in heaven as that spike goes down. See a bit of a re-aggress here coming out from the side of Swing as they're trying to get back onto the site, but the spike's already down. They need to move a bit faster than this if they want anything here. 5 players up. That Snakebite will force Enzo back, but he's still able to play with his teammate, him and Shifty. Shifty, beautiful. Rasha taking down a kill onto Anumi as well. Another detain. Oh, beautiful thrash coming out there, and Enzo cleans up the rest of the round as all of a sudden, that's a bit of a closer scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, Apes, their Jets just single-handedly taken them to 9-11, right? And it's just, yeah, just the impact that Shifty is getting. Once he gets inserted, he's just able to sort of get away with more. Like, we saw the Thrash create space for him in this post-plant scenario. He seems to be keeping pace with Dasani.
Yeah, for sure. And just taking them to that 11-9 scoreline, yeah. I mean, just absolutely beautiful there. And I wonder if Dasani shifts off this smiley face crosser at any point. Doesn't seem to be working for him there as he misses the shot, going just over the shoulder of Shifty there, pushing out aggressively. And now that's the Sova drone. Will tag him out. It goes for the shot, but backs away before he takes too much damage. And now, once again, we're seeing the exact same kind of execute here, but you see Gap in the Viper will actually watch for, and Wingman will go down. That does force them to have to actually plant the spike themselves. Does recover the Wingman. We'll be able to use that later in the round, but White takes down Enzo. Nothing left for him in this round, but Shifty takes one back onto Twix. Can he find anything else? The triple swing takes him down, and now all of a sudden, 3v4. That's not how Respawn wanted this to go. They almost had the plant down. They almost had that advantageous position, but just taken down and taken to the cleaners. There's now only 3 players left alive.
Rise comes out just to ensure it even further, and then we see like Emmy has still got the Viper Rod. There's just so many tools online for Swing Will Be Swung. I just don't really see a way back in for Apes, and at least economy is quite healthy, so they can afford to go for trades here.
Yeah, and a nice shot there from Creature Feature, but unfortunately traded back by Twix. Now, Rasha and Monocle have to make it all work here, and they do take down Emir. That is a lot of the pressure off this round with the Viper going down. And with that wall still up for a little bit, looks like they're probably going to be dropping it now, yeah. And now the Recon Bot will come out. That forces Rasha back, but Creature left, Monocle left on his own here. Has to make something of this, and beautiful shot from Rasha. But now Viper's Pit in the 1v2. Sova Drone does come out, tagged down to 30 HP. That's rough. And they know if he rotates, because this Viper Pit will drop. So instead, he has to push this one out. But the second he taps it, he's going to get spammed. And yeah, you see Twix just ready to spam out that pressure. Swings out, and unfortunately, Numi takes him down. Twix just missing him entirely. But that is 12 rounds for Swing Will Be Swung, and they are 1 round away from taking out finals now.
It's a tall order. I mean, we've got kind of a shoddy buy on the side of Swing Will Be Swung, but again, like the Viper ult is online and just so strong. I don't understand why Apes didn't bring out that Viper ult earlier. I felt like they had time.
Yeah.
And yeah, they weren't really being pressured, and maybe they just wanted to greet it. I mean, knowing they need stuff later on. But
I think it's a difference of playing to win versus playing not to lose. If you win that round, you have Viper ult coming into the next one. You know, you force them down onto an eco, and you're able to really capitalize on that final round with the Viper ult. But unfortunately, yeah, losing that round is a lot worse for you. So it feels like, yeah, that investment needs to come out early, and especially coming out late, it just means that they wasted the ult and didn't win the round. So Dasani, oh my god, dirty play there. Able to take one down, but Creature Feature trades him back, and that will be a 1-for-1 trade, both jets going down, and that is a lot more difficult for the attackers than it is for the defenders. But if they can get that wingman plant down, doesn't look like it as Emir cleans up Little Buddy. He's going to go down, but Rasha takes down White in response, and now looks like it's going to slow down for a bit here. As we're seeing, just waiting for any kind of pressure, waiting for that Viper fuel, and now they're going to push back up, but the spike is in a very exposed position.
I feel like KJL's going to get used to, right?
I feel like they have to. It's back against the wall. I feel like they need
Monocle
to.
snatched it.
Yeah, he managed to get that one in. And Rasha actually, yeah, beautiful lurk there to pick up one. And now 2v4, they can probably save this Killjoy ult here and potentially even get towards that Thrash as well if they can wait for that wingman to come back up online. I believe he did recover that one. Yeah, Numi does take down a kill onto Enzo, which will make this a little more tricky. But Monocle taking down Emir, getting his counterpart in that Viper taken off the board means it's just a Numi 1v3 to win his team this tournament. But does he expect to play in Kitchen? I'm not sure he does, as Spike will be going down. You'll see him probably accelerate, and oh, this is a beautiful flank. I don't think he ever sees this coming. As you see, yeah, just lining up the shot. Misses, though, and that is rough from Rasha. Going to swing back out and actually give him the heal as well, so his entire contribution to that round just completely wasted. As you see, both players ready for this post-plant, though. He did buy them time to get back out into that main area, but Creature Feature pushing very aggressively here. No util on the board means it's only that Snakebite to play with from the Viper, and he will drop out. He will be ready to tap that Spike. Snakebite likely going to get launched here. You see it does. Vulnerables him up, but they're unable to capitalize on that status effect. It does force him with the Spike, but Monocle with a beautiful trade. They're still in this one, but that was looking a bit rough.
It was sketch. I mean, Rasha would have been replaying that back in his head for the next 17 years.
Yeah.
If that round was the way it went.
Yeah, luckily his team able to clean it up, and hopefully he can keep that mental good, knowing that he almost cost his team this tournament with that whiff. But for now, 10 to 12, you see a light buy coming out from the side of Swing Will Be Swung, which means hopefully you'd expect Apes to win this one, which takes them to 11-12, and then they've got the knives, they've got the Thrash, and they've got the Killjoy ult up as well. So you're hoping for a round here, win here from Apes. If we do, I think we're getting to overtime. It really comes down to, can they utilize those ults next round, and can they make sure they don't die to those Sheriffs? And you see immediately a close call as Dasani almost rips the head off one, but has to back up, use that dash, and just get out of there. But Anumi with the Bucky, we saw this dominate map 1. The shotguns making great value, but he's not playing in the best position here, and Thrash will stun him up. But White, what are you doing? Taking down 2 there, and that is
Rasha?
Rasha just doesn't know there's a player detained behind him, but he will get cleaned up, and now 2v2. What is going on in this round as we see now almost full rifles across the board here, but Wingman with that Gecko still up. He will get that plant down. I don't think there's any way to stop it. They see where the wingman's planted, and they might be able to shock dart him out. They do. That's unfortunate. That's a rough spot to drop the spike, but they do still have the Viper up. They can potentially recover that once he stops getting pinged, but time is running a bit low. And you see the Thrash retry will go out and detain one. Dasani has to swing, but can't make anything of it. But Twix! What are you doing? That's... Oh my god, how does... Twix with a beautiful collab, they just line up perfectly. I think they thought they got the detain there, but he wasn't. And just absolutely cleaned up. I did not see that round ending like that. I thought we were going to overtime for sure.
Two bullets, 2 heads in about half of a second. Just snuffs the life out of them in the 1v2. I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened with the detain there, but...
Yeah, but that's Swing or Be Swung winning the tournament, so they will manage to actually secure that one, which means $150 per player as well as the trophy. I'm not sure if we can get the trophy on stream to show them what they've won, but I think we will be getting some of the players in here regardless. So, yeah, just... Wow, I am shocked that that's how that ended.
Yeah, Twix just shows up when it counts, right? I mean, we saw him time and time again just find crucial kills, and then when it comes down to a 1v2 to really... on an eco as well. I mean, going into that, they lose that round. They're, 11-12 into a gun round where anything can happen. I think the Viper roll was coming up. The Killjoy ult was still available for respawn as well.
Yeah, they had so many tools to work with. The knives as well, just not expecting that kind of play.
I mean, we saw a couple car crashes with the Thrash, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, I mean, just able to catch that timing and sort of snuff out the life and end it there. I mean, I was surprised. I thought we would see something a bit slower. I mean, he knows he's in the 1v2, but yeah, just to be able to catch that.
That's crazy. So I believe we will be jumping to a quick break, but then after that we will have the player interview and we will be giving out the trophies, so stay tuned. And then after this, we're also going to be having a show match on the new map. So yeah, stick around for that and we'll be back soon. Or we're still on stream.
Our producer's not listening. Hey, can we go to a break?
Damn. All right.
See you guys later.
Back soon.
Hello and welcome. I'm joined here by
Dasani.
who was playing in the previous game. He is the official MVP, and as such has received his MVP award of a shirt. It is magnificent. It even states on it that he is the LAN MVP, so everyone will know that he does not shower or go outside. So congratulations. From an inside perspective, how do you think that game went?
Yeah, it was easy. I mean, I knew we were going to win. If we lost, I would have been embarrassed. But yeah, it was easy.
It seemed like it was getting quite tight at the end there, though. Was there like a period in time where you guys figured, oh, we might actually have to lock in here?
Nah, I was just kind of booing Bowen because he was playing bad. That was about it. Yeah, we just kind of screwed around.
Fair enough.
Like it's like if you hear rounds here and then, that's it.
Fair enough. So there was a conversation that was had in here earlier about a certain flavor of a certain goopy kind of character. Do you have any opinions on what the flavor could be of said goopy character?
Probably like blue Gatorade.
You reckon blue Gatorade? We actually did hear that before. Why do people keep thinking it's blue Gatorade? What gives you the impression of blue Gatorade?
Because it's blue. I don't know.
Oh, that's so basic, though. There are many different things that are blue.
Or it's just like salty goop.
I think I like the idea of blue Gatorade better. I don't like the idea of salty goop. I don't like that idea. But yeah, I don't know. Trying to think of something to ask. There wasn't really a lot that happened that game. You reckon that it's like it was just more of like a fun game for you guys?
Yeah.
Just mucking around.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. I mean, there was no chance we were gonna lose it.
That's fair. But would you go back and play it differently though? That's the real question.
Could run up like $5 or something. That would have been fun. But doesn't really matter.
Do you reckon it would have been better if there was bets on the line?
Yeah, that's free money.
Free money's always good, actually. But yeah. So here's a real important question I think everyone wants to know. Are you a fan of pineapple on pizza?
That's alright. To each their own. Sweet and savory, I mean, it goes together. I'm not a fan, but...
You heard it here. He's a fan of pineapple on pizza. Boo him. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us in. It was a super fun game to watch. You did super well on Jet. Actually, just before we go, I do want to ask this question. What did you think of that final play that we saw there? The massive upset for Apes.
What was it when Trix got the...
when we saw the double kill at the very end there.
Oh, it's good timing. Yeah, it wasn't really that much of an upset. It was just really good timing. We played eco, so even if we had lost that round, we would have won the next round no matter what. So it doesn't really matter.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Enjoy your rewards and knowing that you got the victory and our trophy over there as well. Beautiful trophy. Really cool. And yeah, we've got one more game after this as well. So this isn't going to be in the end. We're going to have a fun game. Two of the casters that have cast the previous games, you'll be able to see them playing in there as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that game. And yeah, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys again after the short break.
Hello guys, welcome back to the QT live stream. We are going to be playing Corrode for the third map. We currently have our players waiting to get all set up, but in the meantime, just wanted to say, because hello Zuzu, hello David, I know you guys wanted the interview. I couldn't get the interview then and there, unfortunately. I assumed that we were going to play the third game, but we didn't. But to say the least, the other team was just, they were good. They were good, but we definitely could have won. We had our ups and downs. We had the rounds that we could have won easy. But
I mean, it was a tough match.
it was a tough match, yeah.
Match.
Honestly, like it's just like me personally, I could be like lurking a bit more, trying to get like more pressure with the mid kills and such. I know for Icebox, I definitely should have gone mid a bit more. I got like lots of value every now and then, but nothing too flashy. The last round though, like with the collat to end it
that
off,
was terrible.
not
bro.
good. Wasn't fun.
Bro, we even knew where they were too.
Wasn't cool. Absolutely not. I remember calling for the wingman to like be planted somewhere else because the enemy team already know to spam where like we're planning, because we just keep planning in the same spot, but like we couldn't match the wingman ability with the Viper utility at the same time. Like we would be sending the wingman in while the Viper wall was down, and then they just break the bomb, and then the bomb's just out in the open, and we're just kind of screwed. That's where I could have probably benefited from going mid a bit more. 10-13, we 100% could have come back and played the third map.
Anyways, we're about to play the new map that just came out. These two teams, we got immortal players that have doubled their sense, just to make it a bit fair for the other team.
Yeah.
For the other players. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's a fun match. And yeah, anything you want to say?
I guess it's just a bit about the map. Like, I played the map a little bit. The map is like, it's extremely large.
It's
probably
actually big.
Yeah, it's probably
too
one of the
big.
bigger maps that they've made. I wouldn't say as
They made,
big
like-
as Breeze. Breeze
Hon-
is much more open.
Honestly, the map just reminds you of CS:GO. Honestly, just
Yeah.
like reminds you of like one of the maps.
Like,
So,
me
like-
personally, I think Harbor's gonna be.
Oh yeah, let's
a
talk about
really
the
good
comps
pick.
actually. Like, what comps do you think?
I'm
benefit
thinking
this
I'm
map?
thinking they should run the Harbor, but I'm definitely seeing like a Neon. There's 100% gonna be a Breach. Breach is always just such a safe pick. Maybe we see Sky again. Sky, I haven't seen Sky in like a hot
I
minute.
think Sky, because there is like windows that you can put the flashes
Yes,
through.
yes,
It's like
yes.
a
I would
very
love to see a
unexpected-
Sky again, but
unexpected flashes right there.
but I mainly just want to see the Harbor. I haven't seen Harbor in ranked at all. I don't see him being played in VCT anymore. The meta's just completely changed.
All right, and now we're going to start with the comp picks from both teams.
Yep.
All right, let's see what they pick. All right. Looks like we are running a Sky.
Ooh. Okay,
Sky
yeah.
pick and a Jet. Okay. Didn't you say that you wanted to see like a
I
kind of like
did
a
wanna-
neon?
Yeah, I wanted to see
You
a
want to see a neon here?
I'm seeing a chamber here.
Oh, and also looks like we have a Sky and a Sova as the two innies. And a Sage. We're gonna see a
There
lot.
we go. There's the cipher. Oh yes.
All right, we're gonna see. Let's hope for some grim rolls. Grim walls.
I
To be-
saw some grim walls. That guy's already making new walls. Made a video on that shit.
Of course. And yeah, this looks like a standard comp if I'm being honest. Oh, of course, we have the creature feature with the Clove. He has been saying that he wants to play Clove through the tournament actually, and how like Omen and stuff isn't. He doesn't like that pick. So
He's not playing.
is he not?
No, he's sorry. My mistake. Creature is not playing. He is in coach slot with Shifty on the other team as coach as well. I'm curious. I love these two guys, bro.
Oh,
I'm sure. Let's see if they actually utilize the coach. We do have our casters of previously playing. We got Jay on the. We got Jay on. Who is he playing? We got Jay on Clove and Nickel on the Reyna. They went into the room just earlier and like picked out their teams, handpicked like the games that you would play in high school. Pick out your roster. I have
Alright.
my bets honestly. Honestly, my bets are leaning more towards Jay's team. Jay's team, I'm just favoring the Cypher, honestly. Cypher for this map is going to be nice.
Alright, wait, so you say Jay's team?
I
Alright, I'll
say
go for the
Jay.
other team. Alright.
Alright.
How about we... Alright. Alright, we bet each other lunch.
What? No. Okay, wait. It's looking like... Alright.
It's like... We're
Starting B. B-man.
It's like we have the team going through to B. Looks like we're going to start from B.
Yeah, starting B.
We have Jaws and no cost.
Hello, Bear.
The two senties. Jaws trying to...
Oh, fighting for early space, but we insta-wall it off, but like... Wall broken, just dashing in.
Just dashed in.
Will he get a first pick here? No, okay, no cast backing off in the backside. Jaws down.
Enzo getting a pick.
Enzo, Sky Potter with the pick on no cast. Ooh, major one way from Neko, gets one, gets taken out. Enzo with a sheriff kill.
Now it's up
Will
for
Zera.
Xerox for a 1v3. Think the close. Doing some good damage here. Chooses to back off.
Has both smokes, holding it tight. Oh, just not enough.
Fortunately, doesn't get the
First win
round.
goes to...
Looks like Jay takes the first win. And we go.
Let's see if they shift anything else. Oh, I'm already hearing an Odin. Looks like they're gonna go B again this round. But like I said, this map is absolutely stunning. Okay, we got Jaws and no cast fighting for B main control, same as last time. Will they hold on to it this time around? Jaws swinging wide. Oh, and gets caught.
Gets punished with the early pick there.
No cast with
Will
the early
no
ball
cast
again.
actually be able to prevent this? Unfortunately not.
And
It'll be a very
absolutely
hard retake from Neckel's team. See how they actually do play it out. See if they can get some exit frags.
Ooh,
KO
Bobby
getting-
Fan catches the KO mid. We got Enzo on the Odin. Ooh, nice shot by Sky Potter. Snapped on. Enzo jumping around like a maniac.
It's a flawless round from Team J.
Oh, we got the glasses.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be a hard round since Enzo's on the other
Round 2
team.
goes to Jay.
It's like
Oh, we even got like holograms. Wait, no, projectors going on in this map.
this map is
Oh, we're
full
switching
of
it up.
Easter eggs. Honestly, there are like shootables around the map.
At least like, I don't know, 10. 10
Probably
little
10,
snowmen.
11.
We're switching it up. We're switching it up. We're going A this time around. See if Leiwan can get any value here.
See if Lewan can get a first pick here. He
Flash
is a
doesn't
Reyna.
connect. Neko
He
going
ran
out for
swing.
one.
Gets
Grad
one.
gets one. Gets
Unfortunately,
traded. Leiwan going for a flash. Choke smoked off.
what is he gonna do?
Knows at least that 3 are outside A. Oh, we got Enza. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for something cheeky. Went into the smoke.
Okay.
Seems like Cypher into the mid lurk gets one, signaling to the team to come back B. Cypher has all B space right now. Barbie Girlfriend 69 holding CT.
Nurkos actually gets Enzo out. That's actually a really important kill here.
Huge kill.
Huge kill.
One immortal
with
player
one-
down.
See if they can get a bit more. Nurkos can get.
Cypher's
Cypher
set
off.
up in heaven. Will
He
No
can
Cost clear this angle out? Or will Cypher get a pick here? Cypher gets the easy kill.
And Jay's team.
And Jay, another round to Jay. We sense the excitement all the way from here. I think we're gonna go back A. Yeah, overall, we're exploring. We're walking around. We're going into the distance with
We're-
this one.
Looks like let's see.
Oh
where
yeah,
are
the
we?
scenery. Oh,
Oh yeah. You see that house right there? That's where I live, by the way. I live
I
there.
would love to live here. Oh, and we're no clipping. And the round
the
has
round
started.
has begun, but we're still here. All right.
There we go.
Looks
Going
like we're
for an
going to
early
start
swing.
A,
B-man.
having a Cypher left B.
Ooh, draws with
Oh,
the Bucky. Did not expect that. Space has been respected. Leon going for some for a flash.
Skypotter
Wait,
gets the
flash?
first
No,
kill.
gets scanned. Walled off B. Barbigo going for some pressure at B main.
Great lineup right here.
Leon gets taken down, couldn't play off the flash just in time.
Now.
Zero somehow. Zero holding off 3. 4. There's 4 people A.
Oh
Can Zero
no,
hold
the
it? No,
whip.
Zero can't hold it off. Just barely misses. Barbigo is quite low here. Sky Potter with the first pick on no cast. On for
Jaws.
a 4K.
Let's see what you can do, man. The bronze legend himself
Jaws
played
in
in the Radiant
1v5.
team in the tournament before. He did really well in that. See if he can get a 1v5.
Knows that Enzo's here.
Unfortunately.
And just couldn't get it. Unfortunate. Another round to Jay.
Oh, we have Enzo with the glasses or whatever. What is that? What cross is that?
Glasses. And we're going for a scenic view again.
And now we're
Off
going
we
in the
go.
sky. Looks like we're going to enter the castle.
Now the claw machine.
Oh, the claw machine right here.
A bird's eye view.
This map looks incredible, honestly. Looks really pretty.
We got the
Especially that.
Category
Especially
5
that.
Hurricane. We got the Star Wars reference, I think. I don't know what that is.
This has to be a map from inspired by Star Wars.
Neko holding down the A line. Very tight.
Being a rat right here.
Okay, we're smoked off. Looks like the team is going to be fighting for left side aiming.
Oh, Jaws with
gets the first pick. First blood. Baby girl. Bobby Girlfriend gets the pick on B. Will
Oh,
Bobby Girl is lurked up hella on B right now. Has full B space. Hasn't cleared the...
will
KO
KO
yet.
actually be able to sense
Okay,
this?
calling the team over. Calling the team over. KO's holding B, but just not enough. Bobby Girl's already set up heaven again.
Oh, and KO backs out.
Oh, we got Clove lurking
no.
mid. 2 people about to collide into Clove. Clove gets 1. Reyna, can he get the trade? No, Clove has already backed off. Both KO and Reyna are now holding mid for this Clove. He is stuck. Can he find his way over to B? And just like that, he's going mid again. Oh, and gets traded out by the Knuckle and pops revive. Being pushed by 2 and gets taken out again by Knuckle.
See if KO can do some work here.
KO and Cypher again having a duel, and Bobby Girl fan takes out Lei1 again. And Enzo with the Odin killing Zero of X. Holding a tight angle on B as Knuckle approaches slowly.
They're
Jump spot
expecting
from
this
Bobby
push.
Girl.
What's that?
Ah, and just like that, Vin Trinity taking care of Knuckle. Another round to Jay.
What?
Enzo. Hello. How am I doing? You're doing good.
You're doing really well.
I am? No, he's here. What do you mean? He's playing. I'm playing.
Surprise visit from Enzo.
Surprise visit by Benta.
Jump in the screen.
Yeah.
They're not showing it. It's a preview.
Oh. We're not mid round, okay.
Oh,
Oh, Enzo, we have a duplication of Enzo here, right here. He's also playing the game.
Am I doing okay?
you're
Yeah,
doing
you're doing
fine. You're
very
doing
well.
fine. You're running it down with the Odin. I'm so happy.
All right, we're going back to the game. We're starting A here.
Yeah, that was really strange. I don't know what happened there.
Cypher look.
Back into the game now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
good luck, good
Thank
luck.
you for playing the game with me. Ooh,
Looks
Neko holding close with the shorty. Bobby go with
Oh,
the
unfortunate
kill on
punish.
KO. Running in with the
Neko,
shorty. Neko gets
oh.
1. Oh, and
Oh,
instant
unfortunate.
traded by
Oh, but
Jaws.
Jaws-
Jaws gets Enzo mid. Sky Potter with the kill on Enzo.
Oh, Jaws with another kill.
Jaws with the J.
He's
Kill
going
on J.
insane
No
right
cost
now.
with the kill
This
on
guy's-
Bobby go. Will this be the first round that Neko will achieve? Oh, and Jaws with the 3K. The absolute
Jaws.
clutch.
The bronze legend himself.
And just like that, Neko gets on the board.
Looks like Jaws, the bronze legend himself. You might as well give him immortal.
Hush, I'm examining the map again.
Gee, damn.
What's this purple liquid? That's what I do wonder.
This guy.
Going through the map again, into the barrier. Oh, the
Going through the
window, and
window.
I'm in.
Acting as a sky flash. Look at it.
That, okay. Well, whoever, okay, very nice. The round has started. Can I please see the game? Thank you.
All right.
Enzo walking close with the B main. Walled again.
Looks like they're
No cast with the
trying to
off angle. Does
trying to
he get
stop.
cleared? Oh, just. Oh, no, 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 no.
unfortunate whiff
Unlucky
by
for Enzo.
Enzo, the immortal player.
Oh, and no cast gets taken out mid by Trinity. Lei1 going for a flash mid. Oh,
unfortunate
Barbigo with
for
the double up
Jazz.
on Jaws.
Jazz.
Lei1 with the trade, but gets traded out by Jay once again.
Xerox trading. See what
We
Jay's
got an
team can
op
do.
from
We have-
Neko from all the way CT. Will he catch Enzo? Enzo droning up B for safe information. We got 2 players from Jay's team already pushed up into spawn.
Neko with the op. Let's see if he can actually
Looks
get
like
a
Jay
pick on
may be able to catch Reyna here. Oh, but will Enzo take care of Jay just in time? Sorry, not Enzo. The Omen. Omen clutching, walking slowly up on Jay. Oh,
Neko
and
with the
Neckle takes
quick
care
scope.
of Jay.
Picks up the Vandal. He's not too.
2v2. Reyna's
Drops
currently
down.
out on site. Skypotter taking out Neckle. Enzo in a 1v2 situation. Wait, no,
Xerox.
2v1 situation, sorry. Will Xerox clutch this up? Killing. Oh,
Oh,
killing Enzo.
oh,
We're going for it.
Does he choose
Yeah,
to? Oh, nah, he's
okay,
choosing
and
to
Xerox
save.
will be saving this round.
if he can.
Another round goes to Jay.
Seems like we're having another view of the outside area here.
How far can we fly into that ship, please? Keep going. I want to see that ship.
And now we're in black and white here.
We got a
Well,
timeout
we have a
from Team
tactical
Neckle.
timeout. They're stalling for us. Let's explore
What
this
do
ship.
you think Neckle can change to defeat the Team J? Because right now, Jay's team is just unstoppable. They are winning their ones, and Neckle need to do something different. What do you think, Oshan?
Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I think the main call out is going to be just to shoot them, honestly.
Okay, I shouldn't have asked you. I'm sorry. Never again. Honestly, they should be fighting mid. Mid is just so good. We could have Chamber like set up top mid right there, holding down a line, or even like pushing like more aggressive with a TP. I can see like a good TP spot somewhere around mid there that he can just hold all of that line and go for an insta flank.
It's like we're on the runway of one of the ships.
Oh, this is like a
There's
jet
a
line.
helipad. There's a
Helipad, jet
smallest
line.
helipad in the world. That's all there. Why is the helipad right under the runway?
There's multiple helipads here
Jeez, what
actually.
the- huh?
Jet line.
Oh, this is a good helipad.
Do you
right
know
here.
the lore for this map?
No, I actually don't.
Do you know what is happening?
No, I don't actually.
All that I know is that we have crystal radianite. That is what that purple stuff is, I believe. Looks like they're fighting mid here. Whoa, and Cypher's already ran up, going towards A-Link right now. Looks like they gave up mid to Team J. Currently sneaking up A-Link. We got Jet walking up A main as well. Possible collision with the Reyna and Glove right now. Woo.
Cares.
Oh, and Baby Girl
unfortunate
killing
for Care.
Kea. Taking one down mid. Neckle with an Ares killing Skypotter. Oh, and the timing as they run out of the smoke, killing Neckle.
No cost.
No cast, killing Barbie Girl.
Will he choose to? Looks like he's just gonna back away. No res inside. They have
Unable
taken
to,
mid.
yeah. They have
They have-
3 people mid. Looks like they're gonna be leaning towards B.
If they do take B here,
Virginity walking up B main. Well, these two are just holding, trying to fish for something mid
so
right
there's
now.
gonna be a fight right
Oh!
here. Safe versus the oh, it looks
Oh,
like
and
Sky
Omen
takes.
is down. We have B side. Will Chamber.
30 seconds
Jaws.
left.
My goat.
Jaws the bronze.
The bronze
Player.
legend.
Spike
Legend
planted.
Will
himself.
he get it?
No!
Oh, he got flicked on.
And just like that, Jaws is gone.
Enzo,
Enzo holding mid with an
without
operator.
using 10% of his power, gets Jaws offline.
Yeah, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go look at this clock tower now.
I wonder who owns this building, honestly.
Me.
No,
I live
definitely
here.
not you, bro.
No, I live here.
No, you don't have a job.
No, that's okay. Well, no, you said the J word. No,
Oh, unfortunate, bro.
no, not the J word.
It looks like Jay's team is actually going towards B side here. And it looks like we have
Go back
two,
to the round, please.
We have
Thank
two
you.
lurks. We have one going mid and one going
Holding
through
back
A.
B main again.
Looks like the
Oh,
main
wait.
initiator.
We got the Omen Flash. With the, oh, it's Hellfire. Oh, it is an absolute catastrophe for Neko. Oh,
have a
no,
JT bag,
no,
a
no,
JT bag.
bagging. No, it cannot end like this.
Unfortunately, for
We
Lay
got Jaws.
Jaws, can he do a 1v4? He did get 3k that one round just with the Sheriff.
Jaws
See if he
again
gets
in a
it.
1v4.
Oh,
Oh, and Jaws just
unfortunately.
could not kill Vitrinity.
If only he upped his sets by like 0.05.
Okay, Mr. Tactical.
Actually, if you put up his sense by 0.5.
Looks like we're gonna do another flight session right here.
Go into that chimney.
We're going right into this chimney
Oh,
right here. Oh, it's hollow. There's nothing in there. All right, we have.
Honestly, I had a good okay, honestly, this is just Elixir from Clash of Clans.
We
Yum.
have some elixir.
Where's the Elixir Golem?
I wonder what
Oh.
type this is.
Oh, this is good. Oh, I'm energized. Barbigo going for the pick mid. Oh, and gets Neckle. We have full mid control. Looks like KO is gonna try and reclaim mid against the Cypher. Cypher holding back the KO with the cage. Holding currently a link. Looks like Jaws may swing this Cypher. Oh, and Jaws kills Barbigo, reclaiming mid. Throwing out this overall to try and take B here.
It looks like they are
Completely
gonna
misses on
try
no
and contest
cast.
for B here.
Virginity. Oh! Jay taking out two. Both our players from Neckle currently mid. Can they retake this in a 2v3? Oh, Skypotter taking out 0x. Last player, Jaws.
Jaws, another one. Can we?
Another
Maybe
chance. Another
maybe
chance.
this time he can get this clutch.
1v3. Will he be prepared? Skypotter round. Oh, and Jaws just
Unfortunately-
couldn't make it.
Unfortunately, Jet gets this pick. Maybe one day, Jaws. Maybe one day. you'll get
Skypotter
that.
with the 3k once again.
Hey, look, there's a shootable right there, right in front.
But will they shoot it?
Right
will they
there,
shoot
that
it?
little snowman. Looks like we have another timeout going on. We have
We
some
got
tech
another
over here.
tax. Neckle once again calling for the timeout. They need to just take mid control. Neckle just need mid. They keep splitting. Jay just keeps splitting through mid, catching everybody off guard. I think they should just get more aggressive.
Have they been flanking? Have they been flanking?
No, they have not.
They have
flanked.
to start trying the flanks.
I
here.
think the Cypher is just deterring them from actually trying to flank here.
Looks like we're going outskirts right here.
This is where I used to live actually. This is my hometown.
No, yeah, clearly. It looks very poor.
No, as an engineer, I actually built all of this.
Oh yeah, an engineer.
Yeah. Honestly, like this one.
Oh, we
this
have this
house.
one house
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is mine. This is mine.
This is your house.
Yeah, this is my house. This is my
This
house.
is your house. That one.
Absolutely
one
beautiful.
window
I
opening.
don't know what the window's
Very
about.
hollow inside.
Okay,
no
look,
furniture.
look, it's
no
like
lights.
it's up to the imagination. Okay.
My imagination says nothing right here.
Why are you so mean to me?
Because you're you.
What?
Another hollow house. Did you design these houses?
Look.
You designed these houses,
Look,
didn't you?
there's no tenants.
There is
no
no-
one has moved in. No one's living in them. What am I meant to do? Oh, Jaws with a Bucky. Oh,
So they're doing a
close
little
up B.
default here.
Oh, will Jaws get this? Oh, pumped. I'm looking at like 120, hopefully, from Jaws right there. The team are aware of the Bucky holding B now. Will they walk up? Oh my god, the Cypher just running up mid! And he gets one! He takes out Neckle! And we have mid control again from Jay. Oh, and Lay with the
heat.
BM.
Oh, add heat.
He is not taking that.
Fortunate. So they're going
Jaws.
for a B.
Ooh,
Come on,
just
Jaws. Peek
one
that.
bullet
Peek
off.
that.
Oh,
Come
get
on.
aggressive, Jaws.
Get aggressive. You're him. You
Get him,
are
Jaws.
legit
Come on,
him.
come on, Jaws. Come
Oh,
on.
unfortunate. Jay just spams through the smoke. He gets him.
Lay one with a multi kill on Vicinity.
Oh,
With
come on.
Trinity. Ooh.
Spike planted.
3v2. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, Skyfighter with the trade on Neckle. No cost. Skypod is 1 HP. Oh, I just saw. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, we're in a 2v1.
Oh,
1v1, 1v1.
1v1 from Xerox.
Skypotter and
Skypotter.
Xerox.
Skypod is 1 HP here.
They should know. They should know that Skypotter is currently 1 HP. Xerox, you can get this guy. And just like that, the long-range Bucky comes in clutch.
Another clutch.
And we get a round from Neckle. They fixed it up.
For the second time. Their second round win as we slowly pan out. Very far away.
Last round in the half.
Oh,
Where
last
the
round and
hell
a half.
are we going?
Currently, the score should be looking at 8-2. Can't currently make it out. Just trying to keep it. Oh, we're going far.
This map is insanely big.
All right, the current score is 9-2. Oh, we just.
Oh, we're just
We're
gonna
just
keep going.
going.
We're just keep going. Honestly.
Look at the scale of this map, honestly.
It looks really
Send me
huge.
back in. Thank you.
Doing another.
We got 3 mid. Oh, and Neckle is just gone again.
It looks like they're gonna do an A split here. Actually, gonna try and crunch the Omen
What?
and the KO here.
What? Trinity just alone A with the bomb and gets 1. Leon trying to retake the space. Knows that the jet is behind him.
Here.
Oh, Skypotter just not. Just
Tries
not
the no
enough.
scope.
What is happening? Jay gets the op kill on Leon. Looks like they have taken full A space. Both our players are from Neckle, currently CT.
Enzo doing.
Oh, Skypotter gets the kill on Jaws.
Look at Enzo. He's just
no
he's
cost
just looking.
no cost with the trade on Skypotter.
He's being.
Will no cost clutch this up? Ah, and again Jay with the 3K on the operator. No cost down again.
If you actually looked at Enzo, he was looking at every corner that they have missed. Just looking at every corner, just making sure that no one was a rat, no one was like,
9-3 on the score. Personal interview from Skypotter. How are we feeling right now? Very nice. Mwah.
Oh, he was looking really nice.
Yes.
Okay,
okay.
Now we.
Release me!
What is?
Too close.
Yuck. Please, zoom out. Please,
I just got insider information from Skypotter. He is saying that the
was
enemy team is currently terrible and they have no chance against this.
That was scarier than most horror movies, man.
Okay, Skypotter has just told me that he's gonna win this 1v3. Boom! Skypotter with the 1 kill. Will he get a second?
Skypotter with the
Vicinity. The kill on Lewan. Get the second kill. Oh, and gets killed by no cost.
Too greedy.
All bark, but no bite. No cost with the 2K.
They do have A side for free, but they do choose to turn
Oh, they're getting
back.
flanked by Cypher right now. Oh, and Xerox is just not ready.
Spike down A.
No cost
cost
with the
for the 3K. Oh, is he aware of Enzo? Gets the 4K.
Can he clutch this up? Can he clutch this up? He knows where the sky is.
Bolting B. Oh, Sky is low. Wait, we are looking at a potential ace right now.
But Sage is also kind of low, but does have a heal. Can heal herself. See how Sage plays this out. Chooses to peek this. Oh, it does get a pick. Slows down. Has a heal in 3 seconds.
Oh, Ven Trinity.
This is
so
very
low.
hard.
This is gonna be an ace. And
Ace
we get an
for the
ace for
no
no cost.
I sense a comeback happening with this team.
No cost getting the first ace for Neckle. I think we're about to see a reverse sweep.
We're gonna see another lock-in Fnatic comeback right here. Looks like, oh, we're following a truck.
Oh, there's the moving car that you were saying.
I did mention that, and you did not.
Okay, well,
believe
you're
me.
just a notorious liar as well. So
Well, okay.
You lie about everything, and this car.
Yeah.
One of the first. Wait, this may be one of the first moving objects in a map. No, unless Pearl has that train. Enzo going for a mid dot. Just like this, Enzo is fighting mid, just like I wanted Neckle to do when they were on defense. Oh, Jaws kills Enzo mid. Oh, Lewan gets killed by Skypotter and gets traded by Neckle. Barbie go trying to hold down B side. Oh, and 4 of the players from Neckle.
Looks like Neckle's team has A side for B side for free.
4v2. Can they retake this?
Gonna be very hard.
Enemy remaining.
They have
Oh, Neko
one
on,
of handle.
on the 3K from Trinity.
Neko chooses to go back actually.
Doesn't
Doesn't want to risk giving them a gun.
I don't even think they know what Jay is. Going back for the reclear and Neko
And-
with the 4K on Jay. Very nice round.
Alright,
This-
another.
I think this may be the reverse sweep that I've been looking for.
We're looking at the chamber TP.
Honestly,
here.
how does it taste? Can I get a little sniff on this?
Yes, okay.
What I can say is that it is metallic. Bonjour.
Bonjour, my friends.
Can I get an opinion on the new
Oh, the eye again.
FNAF jump scare? Alright. Ooh, we're getting the midline. About to peek Enzo. Oh, Enzo board an outlaw, holding down mid strong, but Trinity down.
One enemy
Oh, and it's a massacre.
Spike
Jay
down
gets
A.
3.
Can Jaws do a 10 HP clutch?
Enzo
1v4.
trying desperately to get a pick here with an outlaw.
Oh,
Oh, and he actually
unfortunate.
gets a kill. Jaws unfortunate. Gets trapped mid. Unlucky, my Frenchman. See, what can they do? What's the score right now? 4-11. 4-11 in Jay's favor. I sense it. I think Neko can clutch this back. They just need 6 more rounds.
We're looking at what is this, Russia? What is this?
This is see that doohickey? This is a wind generator.
Oh.
Can I get back to the round? Thank you. Virginity holding down mid. Jaws looking for a Miko. Sees Virginity
Jaws
and
with
gets the kill.
With the first blood here. He's activating.
He's on. He's online.
Oh, but look at
Barbie Girl. 4 people pushing B and just through the smoke. Neko gets Barbie
Oh,
Girl.
this is gonna actually be very hard.
I'm calling hacks.
This is gonna be hard for Jay's team right here.
Lay one holding CT. Oh, and gets taken out by 2.
KO is throwing his life away.
Sky Potter going through mid right
Okay,
now.
Neko with the another pick here. It's gonna be a 4v2. See what Sky Potter can do. He has been very good in these rounds.
We're just looking out for like Neil.
Oh, with the what?
2K.
With the 2K, can he get a third? He gets a
Over
third.
the 3. Last person.
Last
Jaws
person.
main.
Jaws gets Enzo.
Can he clutch it?
Sky
Can he
Potter.
clutch it for Neko?
Okay, Sky
Oh,
Potter.
the timing.
Oh,
and
Sky
Potter
Potter.
for the 4K. Jaws just
The
could not get
4v2.
it. Unlucky. That's another round for Jay. 12-4. One more round for Jay, and they
Match point.
win this game. But I believe it. I believe that Neko can do this. Also, Oshan, you still owe me lunch if we win.
Oh
If I
no
win.
no. No, you know what? No, I'm not owing you lunch because you said no.
Okay,
look-
this alright.
we're looking at
Alright,
the-
well,
we're looking at the
meow.
cat.
How about that? That's
Look
my
at the
argument.
cat.
Meow.
Look at the cat. Looks so cute.
Oh, and it's
Oh,
gone.
and it just disappeared. What did you do to him? Huh?
Yeah, I'm blaming the production team.
I'm blaming you, honestly.
What?
Like
Ooh,
we're going
4
B here.
people up B. Can
Looks like they
Baby Girl
trying-
hold it down once again?
Neko with the first blood, actually. They are going towards.
Oh,
like
and
this-
Baby Girl just couldn't. Got aggroed and gets shut down by Jaws, my bronze goat. Jay's trying to re-clear mid right now.
Okay.
They have full mid control and we're still shifting. Absolutely beautiful.
Jay's team has done this before. They have done a 2v4. So let's see if they can do a 3v5.
5v3. No cost.
Let's see. Let's see if Sky
They have
Potter can
full-
bring out something.
They have full CT control. They just know that they're all just
Okay.
gonna be mid.
KO gets a first pick on Enzo, the MVP.
Oh,
Well-
we're looking at a collision right here. Neckel versus Sky Potter.
Oh,
And
Sky
Neko
Potter
clutches
actually
it
goes
out.
down. Looks like it's up to Jay. Jay with the 1v5.
Oh,
Oh,
that
doesn't
then
even
swings
get it
into 2
picked.
people. Lay
It's like
one,
a
taking
flawless round for Nickel here.
the kill. Neckel, one more again.
Set should be enough.
Up again. 5-12. Let's see. Will they hit B again? I think they should go B.
I think.
Honestly, I'm still debating if Cypher is even the pick for this map. I do like the Cypher pick, but I think Killjoy may
What is KJ saying here? What is KJ saying here?
I think she's saying that I'm right, and you're wrong.
That does not seem. That does not look what. Alright, Trinity being a very
We
big
got
rat.
Jay solo holding mid here, with Enzo clutching up, Reyna walking up.
Okay.
We got 3 people walked up B main. Will they aggro and will
Is
the
Sky
Trinity?
going to jump out? Let's see.
I would have jumped out. Jay. Oh, just fell asleep on the monitor there. Gets
Oh, Jay
swung by Neko. Then Trinity.
Sky got.
Kill
Oh,
on
and
Lei
flashes
Wen.
himself.
Enzo trading out Jaws. They have full mid again.
Fortunate.
Zerax on the kill on Team Trinity. Enzo getting the first kill. Getting another kill on no cost. Zerax and Enzo. Will they collide? Oh, and Enzo clutches it out for Jay. 13-5. And now you owe me lunch.
I do not owe you lunch, bro.
Yes,
you
you
legit
owe me
said
dinner.
it. You said it yourself
Nope.
that I don't owe
See,
you
the
anything.
bet only implies that you buy it from me.
Anyways, Jay's team coming out
The
victorious.
stat line, look at that. 25-10. Heroic performance by Sky Potter, but it just absolutely just shows. Now, I just
Alright.
gotta say,
What do you think of the new map?
the map, absolute cinema. We're looking, this map is gonna be so much fun. Currently, it's in comp queue. They mentioned something about like 50% RR reduction. So, 50% RR reduction. I want to play this map right now. All of
We're gonna be playing this. We're gonna be definitely be
yes,
playing this.
all of B-side I believe is wall bangable. I've been spraying that down with an Odin. I want to try like finding all these nooks and crannies with the judge. I want to do everything dirty on this map. Of course I do. I will
Odin
find
is a
it.
very strong weapon for this map. There's a lot of wall bangable walls
All I'm
here.
saying, if Cypher doesn't work, I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. I'll find something to make it work. Shout outs to Littles again for sponsoring our event once again. They've been an amazing partner, constantly partnering us and
All right,
helping
we got
us
we got
provide.
someone wants to go on the mic real quick. Hold on.
I just want to say that this J guy is an absolute fraud.
Oh,
He picks 2 respawn players on his team without any respawn players on it. Absolute fraud.
Let me sit down so I can
Yeah,
can get to your height, so we're both. in camp. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, a little short.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're just bad at drafting.
mean, Yeah, but I beat you. What?
yeah, but
It
I was
like
also
4 to 1.
I was also 14
to-
and 13.
You
I
had
was
to
like
crutch
second
with the
highest
ult,
frag.
so I mean, I don't think it counts.